Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Let's go, people. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends.
Oh, we can't hear you over here.
Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Michael, Shawn, we got an echo. It's not from my phone. It's not from my phone. It's not
That
from
was
my
me.
phone. It's not from my phone.
Oh,
It's Jay
it was
Black. It's
Black.
phone. It's Jay Black. It's
Jay
phone.
Bizzle.
It's
It's
wait,
from the
whoa,
Black
whoa.
King. It's from that
Wait a
Black
second.
King.
I got an echo.
It's from that Black
Hold up. I got the TV in the back. Stop with the Black King. You ain't never done no Black King.
The Honorable Jay Black once said. Yeah.
The Honorable Jay Black.
Ever since the Honorable Meek Mills yesterday. Oh, let's get this day started. Good morning, Shawn Robinson on the check-in early.
Good morning, Shawn Robinson.
Early.
Yeah.
God damn, Shawn Robinson,
Shawn
you set
be
your alarm?
classy.
What the hell? What's
He
going
ride
on,
with us.
Shawn?
That's love. That's love. That's support.
Shawn, listen, got love for you. I don't know why I got extra energy today. I'm in like hyped up. Let's go. Like, let's get it popping today. Because I think Ja Rule and Fat Joe about to do they versus. Is it today or tomorrow?
Tonight is the day. It's
Tonight.
going down. Yeah. We got to
Tonight.
predict our numbers and all that.
And nobody cares outside of New York City.
Well,
Shawnee don't really care.
I want to see if 50 Cent is going to show up. I do want to see if 50 is going to.
Listen, people. Listen. 50 Cent is not showing up tonight because he knows the money that he can make in his own verses. 50 Cent ain't going to show up tonight for nobody. Nobody. And I like what Ja Rule and Fat Joe are doing for the verses tonight. I like the promotion and everything like that. But can we keep it 100% real right now?
go ahead. Let's hear it.
100% real.
Mhm.
There's no danger. There's no danger. There's no, like, let's keep it a buck right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ja Rule and Fat Joe are trying to hype this up. And they are. They're doing a good job. But we know ain't nothing really gonna pop off. We know ain't nothing gonna pop off. And it's a good thing. I applaud nothing's gonna pop off. But the danger ain't there. It ain't there. Because if 50 was doing the verses, the danger would be there. You'd be like, what if 50 just wows out? What if 50 just really wow? Like, can you imagine a Ja Rule and 50 verses?
No, that's
Can
why
you
50
imagine?
Bell,
That's why what?
that's why 50 didn't do it. Ja was begging for it. And he talked about that yesterday. I saw him on the interview
Because
with TMZ yesterday talking about that.
He
'Cause
was
50
begging for it.
He wanted the verses with 50 and 50 was scared because he know he couldn't. Ja got hits. He has hits. Sing along hits.
It's called Why Do I Battle You If I Have Triple the Amount of Money that you have? And why would I let you have your chance at redemption when I've beat you? You see the make-believe scoreboard behind me? You see the make-believe scoreboard?
Let me see the scoreboard.
No,
Let me
the
see
make-believe scoreboard.
Okay.
Let me
okay.
see.
It's called the life scoreboard. It's called the life
Okay,
scoreboard.
all right.
So on the make-believe scoreboard, just behind me, it's Ja Rule and it's 50.
Okay.
50's destroying Ja Rule in the make-believe scoreboard behind me.
Okay.
No disrespect, Ja. He's killing all of us. Why would I give you a chance to redeem yourself? Why? Why in the world, when I got TV show, even Fat Joe said, he said, 50 got TV shows. That's different money. Even Fat Joe, the Don said, that's different money.
I know heartbreak and the setback. Yeah, I was just watching
That's
Power yesterday.
different. Power of rain, and he got power of power and power
and the BMS
raising
the life,
Cain. God damn it, man!
The life show.
Why would 50 sitting there going like, why would I let you get your one last shot at redemption?
just to beat me in the verses.
This is going to be the friendliest verses, and I'm glad. I'm glad it's friendly. I'm glad that Fat Joe and Ja Rule do something friendly. I'm glad. But there's no danger.
Well, they asked him yesterday on TMZ about what if 50 Cent, the rumor is that 50 is going to pop up, and let's see what Ja said about the whole verses with 50.
It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a nice show for people.
But there is some speculation in the streets that 50 might, while he didn't want to do the full battle with you, that he might pop on stage.
Oh, really?
It's right there in the garden. It's not far for him to get in. That he might make a guest appearance.
Listen, that would be the dumbest thing ever. You didn't want to get in the gauntlet with me, but you want to make a guest appearance?
Let me tell you something, how embarrassing it is when TMZ and a mother with a Purple Rain shirt and another fake-ass dread mother with a whack-ass mother goatee. Oh, so in the streets are saying, what do you know about the streets, homie? What do you know about the streets? Your boss is a lawyer. Shut up. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe he might have ties.
Oh, in the streets.
You can't talk about TMZ. Shawnee be on there all the time.
TMZ. Oh, yeah, that's Shawnee's people. In the streets with my little messed up goatee and my little Milli Vanilli dreads. You know, in the streets, they're saying, what do you know about the streets? Shut up. Ain't none but them corn.
Shawnee can't be a part of this dialogue. They call her all the time.
Shawnee, keep your hand up there. We don't need. Matter of fact, take your name up. What do you know about the street? You fake ass bastards. He got a Purple Rain shirt with a cut on it. Talking about, what do you know about the street? The streets are talking. What? 50 got shot like 12 times. Ja Rule rolled up on him, and his crew allegedly stabbed him up in a club in the studio. What are you talking in the street? Shut your Demi oh my God! Go cover Jaden Smith.
He said Jaden Smith.
Go cover them.
Go cover Brittany.
Demi Lovato. Go cover Brittany. Fake ass mother. You son, y'all like in the streets.
In the streets.
50. What streets are you talking about?
Did they say like thugs? Hold up, play it again, Shawnee. How did they say? Now you got me curious.
It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a nice show for people.
But there is some speculation in the streets that 50 might, while he didn't want to do the full battle with you.
What mother are you talking about? There's no speculations by the Starbucks. I was getting a latte. And there were speculations as we were getting, and we were social distancing. And there was word in the social distancing that in the neighborhood, in the streets around us, there were words in the streets. What is TMZ? What's the lawyer dude's name? What's the lawyer's name?
Harvey Levin.
Your boss is a lawyer. You don't know about the streets.
And actually, Harvey left for that interview because he didn't know anything about hip hop, so he left for that one second.
Of course not.
Come
on. Hey, I want to be on TMZ too, just like Shawnee's on TMZ.
Well, I don't know if that was your pitch.
We love TMZ, but when you guys say stuff like that in the streets, word. But he said word in the streets, like he was in the streets, like buying a bag of weed or something. He was like, word in the streets is that 50 cents. First of all, let me tell you how dumb you sound on this. 50 Cent ain't in the streets. So the word that you heard, 50 Cent is in a private jet, 7,100 miles above like everything. 50 Cent ain't in the street. So how did you hear these words in the streets when 50 Cent ain't been in the streets for the last 12 years?
You're funny.
Your word in the streets.
But
your dreads is in the streets.
But the verses should be dope tonight. It should be hot, right? I'm pretty sure Shanti's going to come out because she got hits with both of them.
Oh my
You think
god!
J-Lo going to pop up? You think J-Lo?
Do you think J-Lo? I will smack the shit out of you, Jay.
You don't think J-Lo will pop up?
Hold up. Jay Black's the same person who thinks he can beat up Russell Westbrook.
Wait, before we get on to Russell Westbrook.
No, I just wanted to mention that. I just want to mention that real quick.
I didn't say I beat him up, but we'll get into that. But
you would get your ass beat, Jay. You would get beat the up.
By the guy with the skirt and boots. But what I'm talking about was...
And you would put that boot in that ass. Hey, you would put that boot in that ass. You were built for the fight for 5 minutes.
You were talking about verses first. Versus though.
I'm going everywhere. I am so energetic today. I am so energetic today. I don't even know why. I think I went to sleep early. And I went to the gym yesterday. I worked out. I actually did what I was supposed to do.
You sleep early when it was a football game on late last night?
No. I watched it, but early, I watched the whole football game. But early is that I went straight upstairs. I laid right there. I think I fell asleep. The game ended at like 11 o'clock. I had like 6.
Yeah, and he's at home, so he's real comfortable.
Yeah, I'm super comfortable. Unfortunately, Jay Black thought he could beat up Russell Westbrook.
It's not what I said.
He said, I fight grown men. Grown ass men who have crack problems.
I have. Yes. I'm just saying it's kind of hard to believe somebody in the skirt and boots can beat me, but I don't know.
I guarantee you I love you like a brother. I love you like an immediate brother. He will beat your ass. And I'll jump on.
How many rounds?
No, 1 round. I'll jump, and I promise you, I will jump on his back and I'll grab him, and we will both get beat.
No, just that he was in the news. But versus, wait, give me your numbers for versus before you move on to the football game.
Oh, versus is gonna be
just IG. Let me get your prediction. Just IG.
IG's already got it fixed, so it's gonna be 400,000 at least.
You said 400,000.
It's already fixed.
Shiny, what do you got for IG for tonight for versus?
Fat Joe, Ja Rule. I think they might crack 500,000.
You got 500,000.
And I'm already telling you, Fat Joe's gonna bring out Remy. Fat Joe's gonna bring out
he has to, right?
He's gonna bring out a bunch of features
all the way up. Yeah, he got to.
You think Khaled gonna come out? He got joints for Khaled, right? I'm sure he got joints for Khaled.
Yeah, he got joints for Khaled. Do I think Khaled's gonna
Hola, Steph.
Yo, you know what? Because Fat Joe saved Khaled's ass in Puerto Rico before. So Khaled's gonna be there. Khaled's gonna be there.
How did he save him?
There were some dudes. There was a DJ convention in Puerto Rico, and there was somebody I guess that Khaled had beef with, and that was the first time Fat Joe got on a plane because he had a fear of planes. And he got on a plane and went out there and made sure that Khaled was good. Now, Fat Joe, let's not get it effed up. Fat Joe's real for real. Like, there's no, like, if Fat Joe's your friend and he's coming, it's a problem. Like, Fat Joe has great stories of Roy Jones Jr. and he, like, it is what it is. Like, those dudes live a life that I'm a comedian. Those guys live a whole different life, and Fat Joe saved Khaled. So, Khaled will probably be in the bill. I don't appreciate, like, not appreciate, that's the wrong word. It's like Khaled, like, how many videos are we going to show you sloppy as hell, naked with no shirt on, and we're all going to just, like, keep hitting the like button, like, and keep hitting the like button.
He always
like,
got his stomach and his.
So does Rick Rose.
The same thing.
Yeah, but Rick is literally trying to break it down. Like, I just don't know. Like, I have a problem with us being like, I'm a huge Big Pun fan. Like, I have a problem with us losing Big Pun because of his weight and his food problem. And then y'all just want to be butt naked looking as if y'all on the verge of doing the same thing. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm crazy. At least Rick Ross is trying. Rick Ross is
trying to lose weight.
He's trying. He's trying to be healthy. Khaled looks like he has an artery that's 75% filled right now. Like if Khaled has heart palpitations right now, are we gonna be surprised? Like, wouldn't we be like, God damn, well, dog, like maybe with all that money, you should probably have, work it out and spread the word of good health. That's all I'm saying. Am I being too much? Am I
No, I mean I just saw him on I think Instagram riding in the back of his car.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm like,
and I was like, and he talking about I got a girl. Listen,
and God bless her.
You don't have no issues over here. She ain't got no issues with me. You safe.
He just embracing. He's embracing his size, embracing it.
And Shawn, he just said you are safe, and his woman has no reason to worry.
No. I don't have. Well, it's not that we have issues with big people because I done gained a whole 2 people. I was one size and now I'm another size. But it's just, I try to make sure I don't look like a busted can of biscuits when I go out. I'm just saying.
But you know what? In all seriousness, I'm just trying to say, can we promote us all? None of us are in perfect shape. None of us. Mm-mm. We all got weight to lose. We all got stuff to work out. But I'm just saying, is there any way? Stacey said Khaled was a rep for Weight Watchers, and I'm like, well, Weight Watchers.
Steph was saying something about him trying to use weight. Yeah.
If he was broke, he'd be lonely. And I don't like to use the word fat and rich. I just like healthy. If we can spread the word with each other to be healthy, just to be healthy. And then when you're in the, when you're in a $700,000 car and you're like, you sitting there bragging about being, all types of crazy. It's not healthy. It's just not healthy. And maybe we should try. But hey, who am I?
Yeah, because you don't have to be skinny to be healthy. You can still.
No, yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right.
But be healthy, and he just up there drinking and eating, and I'm like, boy, pump the brakes.
Hey, Kathy Black said, you lost twice to the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, we'll talk about that. Let's pause. Yeah. That was one of the most amazing games I've ever seen the first week.
So she lost twice. That's what it felt like. It was like, how did you lose twice in the game?
So did they play the Raiders last night?
Yes, they did.
Okay, so that's why Action is saying this stuff.
Action came in hot for Kathy. He came in right off the rip, putting his comments up, talking trash about Raiders.
That was one of the most amazing regular season games I've ever seen. I just want to say, back to Draft Kings. They're not sponsoring. They will sponsor at some point. Okay. All I know is both quarterbacks won me money yesterday. That's all I'm saying.
Lamar won me some money because I had the over with his passing yards of 215.
How much you win, Jay?
Oh, I ain't win much.
And you should have taken Derek Carr because Derek Carr's over. Derek Carr's over was only 285, and he wound up at 400 yards.
400 some yards, yeah.
Got both them quarterbacks. I love this little DraftKings thing. I ain't even tap out. I'm just trying to figure out how to get my Facebook. I mean, not my Facebook, my PayPal, but that's a whole nother story. My PayPal, because they keep telling me I have to have a deposit in my PayPal in order for them to send it. Is that correct, Jay Black?
Oh, yeah. You got to verify it through your bank.
And
so my bank is already connected to it. But do I have to deposit something in my PayPal?
Well, PayPal, no, because you're receiving money, but they usually verify the account though. You see a little simple transaction, just to verify.
Yeah, like a 1 cent or a 2 cent deposit,
and then they put it right back.
Then you have to verify it.
So how do I deposit that? Like, just
we'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll
talk about it. Nah, dog, I'm 5 straight. Like I've predicted 5 straight quarterbacks. This is amazing. This is so good.
So how much money they owe you?
It's a bill. So it's a car note. It's a car note.
Do you get the money for each game, or do you have to wait till the end of the season and it's
no? You can get it. You can get. No, they still got. Let me talk about DraftKings. They still got something where they will mail you the check. You know how old school that is when they say they will mail you the check and you can get it in 7 to 14 business days. Who in the hell is still getting a check mailed?
I want mine now.
Yes, or you can go to the Cage, which means you can go to Atlantic City and go directly. Let me tell you how close I am to getting in that car after this show and going to the Cage and getting my money.
But Shawnee, you can even do it because it's literally you can bet who you think is going to score the first points, who's going to get the 15 points first, or who's going to score last. Is it going to be an even number for their score? Who's going to the most points? It's so many things that you can bet on. Literally, who's going to score on the next play? Is it going to be a running play? If it's going to be a pass, like it's so many elements that it's literally you got a 50-50 chance. You can just bet all day. It's very addictive though. It's very, very addictive.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think that'll be a good idea for me.
No, you have to have discipline.
Because
You got to have discipline.
I have a gambling problem.
You have to have discipline. All right, what's next? What are we talking about next, or what are we doing?
What is next? Russell, you talking about Russell Westbrook? I saw him in the news. Kwame Brown, former NBA player, talking about him with the skirt and the boots. Bootsy, people on Bootsy watch because Russell Westbrook, NBA player, was seen. I guess it was Fashion Week or somewhere in New York, and he's out there with a pleated skirt on and some boots, and people were discussing his attire.
What did you say about him, Jay Black? You said you can beat him.
No, I didn't say I can. You said he could beat you, and I said what? Because ain't no man who gonna say another man can just beat them. Because I've been known. I mean, I can hold my own.
Jay, who you fight that was physically fit?
No, here we go.
No, I want to know. I want to know because Jay talked this. Jay really be talking tough. Who have you fought that was physically fit that trained for a living? I want to know. Who did not have a crack problem?
What?
I beat up crackheads. Adult crackheads. No, we were just talking. The mic go left with it, Shawnee. Literally, you can't beat him. What? We was talking about the outfit.
Jay Black answered the question. He has a pleated skirt on with boots. So you think y'all get into a confrontation, you gonna win?
What they got to do with the attire?
No. It has everything to do with Jay Black. Because Jay Black, listen, it has everything. Don't let Jay Black fool. I know this dude. Jay Black thinks because you wear a skirt and because you have that on, that he can punk you. Jay Black's been a bully since he was 8. But Jay Black has never fought anybody who really did. Who had? Wait. Jay, let me ask you something. In the streets, who'd you fight that trained?
Oh God. No, I'm not you. I'm not coming off like that tough Tony stuff. That we just
but I'm asking you. Russell Westbrook, you really think that you do? Jay believes this. Like y'all. See, Shawnee let him off the hook. Jay believes that 220-pound Russell Westbrook, 6'6", 6'4". He believes because he has boots on and a pleated skirt that literally Jay believes he could give him a problem in a physical confrontation. Don't you, Jay?
I mean, I'm no easy win for nobody, but I'm just saying. Kathy said his whites don't even match. Good point, Kathy. Ain't it like cream? What is that?
Yeah, he has on like
Answer the question, Jay.
White with
answer the question.
Good morning, B. Holiday. Jay beat up first. I beat up Freddie Mitchell. What are you talking about? I beat up Freddie. What is he talking about? Me and Fred ain't never. Yeah, but anyway. Tam. Good morning, Tam.
Hey, Tam.
Are you gonna answer the question?
Mike,
We're not gonna move
fighting.
on.
No, I haven't fought no athlete. I know Bobby Holiday fought Jackie Frazier, the boxer, before, but
and he lost.
Yeah, he did lose. Bobby did lose. Yeah, Joe Frazier. Yeah. He lost. But no.
So you beat up Freddie Mitchell?
No, me and Freddie ain't never fight. I don't know what Bobby hitting at, playing around.
So okay, so can we? Okay, I'm
not fighting no athlete. Okay,
I'm asking. Do you think
if you today? No,
I'm
me back in the day, what I have done it.
No, you in your prime. You in your prime.
I'm no punk, Mike. If we gotta go to blows, we gotta go to blows.
You're gonna.
I'm not.
No,
gonna
I want to know. I want to know.
In a dress, though, I'm not doing that. What are we talking?
So
about?
are you gonna beat him in the dress, like when he comes to you with the pin, the whole thing?
I don't know how the fight will go. I don't know how the first 30 seconds will go.
Do you hear this? Do you hear this?
Boxing, it takes one. Boxing is you know how that goes.
Dog, you're not gonna move him.
Breaking news: Pop Smoke's grave. Yeah, I saw that they vandalized Pop Smoke's
hey,
grave
Dave,
site.
Give us another breaking news and let it be 4 days old. Give us another breaking news, David Byrne, and let it be 4 days old.
He's just trying to be part of the show.
I love you, Dave.
Allegedly,
everybody who want to be part of the show can catch it. Give us another breaking news. Breaking news: Biggie was killed. What?
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you,
We
Dave.
appreciate it. Don't pay Mike no attention.
I saw this and he was like, what the? No, I want to go back to, I'm not getting off this because Jay believes this in his mind, in his make-believe mind. Jay believes because he done got into it and then got into some scraps with people. And that he really, if Russell Westbrook grabbed you, if Russell Westbrook grabbed you, do you know if he didn't want you to move, you wouldn't move?
Okay, Mike. I'm gonna let you have this.
Would you win? So would you win?
I'm not getting into a battle of my skill set and defending myself.
You have no skill set.
Okay.
Jay can't fight?
No. He act like he an MMA fighter. Like Jay can fight. Jay's down to fight. But you're not. This is the thing that kills me when I watch these guys. When I watch Errol Spence in training, and I watch these dudes in training. Dog, if he grabs you, you're not going anywhere. He was posting up people who weighed 260 pounds. So what you're saying is that when you get into it, you gonna have a wrestling match with him.
No, I'm just saying the man had on a skirt and people were talking about him. That was it. And then you came to, but you can't beat him. What you went way
I was
left.
just asking because you profile people. You profile people with skirts on and stuff like that. So I'm saying, do you want the smoke?
Mike, I'm grown. I'm not going out there just looking to fight. If you're
grown, then answer the question.
To fight people. Who does that when you're in your 40s?
When
you hit 40,
okay.
All right. Like I start having rotator cuff injuries. Like, come on. Like you hit 40 is the difference.
Rotator cuff injuries now. Now it's rotator cuff. You was talking tough Tony. You were like, ain't nobody doing this. They did that. So we're admitting that can we finally get to reality now? Can we finally get to reality?
Mike, what do you want me to say, Mike?
You can't beat Russell Westbrook. That's
I'm never saying I can't beat another man. It takes one good clean lick.
Hey, Shawnee. See?
I'm not.
You see what I deal with? See when he's unconscious.
Who's going to say another grown man can, Mike? I'm not because I don't know how
Mayweather. If I got into a fight with Floyd Mayweather, it's lights out. If I got into a fight with Errol Spence,
intimidated. You're already mentally lost.
Look, Errol Spence will break your jaw in 12 pieces. He will break your ribs in 13 pieces. He will put one of your ribs in your lung. See, y'all be making believe. Y'all be in these. Y'all be getting in these little like y'all be getting in these situations that y'all really believe that the average dude, because he was heavy, y'all be like, oh, I'll fight Russell Westbrook. Dog, he done been against people who are like literally 100 to 200 pounds heavier than you.
Yeah, Tam. See, we old school. When you hit 40, you still say tough Tony.
Hey, y'all get your ass beat.
Talking tough
Tony.
It be your old dudes that get beat up by a godson. Like, yo, you better shut up. The godson choke you out. You be like, tap out. Get off.
What Action said, if men want to show their feminine side, buy flowers. Stay out of their clothes, these guys. Yeah, buy flowers. So yeah, you want to show your feminine side, buy some flowers.
If you buy flowers, what would you do with it? I mean,
you don't see nothing wrong with a guy because that's average. I mean, that's normal. What are we saying?
I'm not saying
I can say we can literally, if we Google pictures of guys wearing that, it'd be in the 300s.
Yeah, I mean, it's dudes.
I don't see this every day walking. I don't see this on the norm. From TV to in real life, I don't see guys just walking down the street.
No, it's not the norm. Is that you think you can actually hang with Russell Westbrook? If y'all get
you go back to this fight.
That's what's not the norm.
Let me tell you how I really.
Good morning, Shaquista.
Let me tell you what's crazier.
What's up, Quee?
Crazier is Russell Westbrook wearing this, or Jay Black thinking that if he saw him in the street at that moment, he'd have any shot at beating him in a fight. And Jay Black believes he does.
I mean, but
and you know what's funny? I'm going to let it happen. Like, I'm going to jump on Russell Westbrook's back when he starts choking Jay Black the hell out. Like, I'm going to jump in it. But the fact that How tall are you, Jay?
I'm 5'7" strong.
How much do you
I'm
weigh?
a strong 5'7".
How much do you weigh?
200 even. 199 to 202. I fluctuate, depends on the weather. But I'm a strong 5'7".
And when's the last time you did 100 push-ups?
Nah, I probably ain't never did that.
Ever!
At the same time, like what you mean? You say 100? You mean like back to back to back?
Yes. 55,
No.
56, 60, 61.
No. You can't do no 100 push-ups either. Get out of here.
I can do 50.
You can do 50 straight?
Yeah, I can do
50 straight.
Yeah, I can do 50 straight.
I
can do 50 straight. But yeah,
I would say challenge. I would say right now on the camera, let's go to break and we'll come back and Michael Shawn will do 50 straight push-ups. I would say
I won't be able to do the rest of the show. I won't be able to do the rest of the show, but
you'll be winded.
I'll be winded. I'll be laying on that couch. Yes, men in Scotland wear kilts, but that's not a kilt. That's a skirt. That's female.
What's the difference?
Action, you're another one. Action, you're another one that needs your ass beat from Russell Westbrook. I just need, and Action's my dude. Like Action rocks out. Like
yes, he does.
Like both these dumbasses would fight Russell Westbrook and get beat up. They would both be like, it's whatever. I'm gonna grab him. I swear to God, I'm gonna hit him in his rib. Okay, all right.
But either way, people were talking about them, him wearing a skirt, Little Nas X in a situation, but he's embracing, I guess, I don't know, different style.
Isn't it fashion week? Isn't it fashion week? So was he just modeling this?
I think he was. I'm kind of over the whole skirt thing or whatever. Look, at the end of the day, if I was sexy, I don't know what I would do. If I was in shape, I don't know what I would put on. Like, whatever. Like Russell Westbrook has been wearing this crazy stuff to the NBA games and playoff games. He's been wearing stuff that's always over the top. Like Cam Newton wears stuff that's over the top. And, I think he's married. I think Russell Westbrook is married. I'm not saying that means anything. I don't even think you can call a person gay simply because of what they wear.
I don't think so either.
I think there's something to some people who are eclectic and really into their fashion, and they're really into wearing stuff like that and everything like that. Like I will say this. I would have probably thought this was a bigger deal like 7 years ago.
Yes, he is married. He's been married since 2015, and they have 4 children. Well, he has 4 children.
And I think it's just like they're close. I think they're closed. I think they're just closed. No, I know they're just closed. They're closed. Yeah, I know there's a thing that we look at when people wear certain clothes, but I mean, people were telling us 5 years ago wearing skinny jeans made you look crazy.
Yeah, and everybody's rocking it out. And I mean, and they look like they're a happy family. They look like a happy family.
Yeah, them skinny jeans was a stretch where it was like, yo, you're bugging. And
but then
see a lot of them. Cameron got a gig yet. No.
But then when you look at how crazy we look wearing oversized clothes, you go like, well, why was that cool? Because jail people were wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were wearing oversized stuff and it didn't make any sense. Like I look at it now, like we were wearing XXX for no reason. Like,
Oh, wow.
So I don't think the clothes are what make you. The clothes shouldn't tell. Like in my opinion, the clothes shouldn't be like, well, you're this or you're that. No, that's just your fashion. That like honestly, if I could do it all over again, and I could come back at 24, 25. I would dress unlike anybody else would dress. I wouldn't even go with the trend. Like, I truly appreciate people who go against the trend and just wear, like, now when I look at...
So what trend, like, what would you do? Like, what are you dressing?
I'd wear loud colors. I'd wear not only loud colors, I'd dress up for no reason. I'd dress down for no reason. I'd just be more like, it would be more my personality.
Who is this? What is this, Shawnee?
That's his family.
That's his family right there.
Oh, that's Russell Westbrook?
That's his wife, and those are his kids.
Cool. Yeah, he's a family guy. That's good.
Yeah.
You got a beautiful family.
So he just do stuff for shock value, I'm guessing, or he just don't care what people
Maybe
think.
that's just what he want to do. I mean,
think
why he gotta get the approval of people?
Would you wear a shirt, walk down the street in the hood? Wait,
a
Mike,
skirt.
would you wear?
Or would you wear a skirt and walk down the street in the hood? You going down North Side? You going to North Philly? And you
I probably wouldn't go down that same block with a hoodie on. Like, I'm not that dude, Kathy. Like, I'm not that dude. Like, y'all, like, if I don't have to walk, like, let's be clear. Bring Kathy back up.
And his wife is from Philly.
Let's bring.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
let's be
clear.
215 asshole said that. Okay.
Let's be clear. And I'm not bragging about this. I've been on 5th Street at 3:00 in the morning with a bottle of vodka in my hand on somebody's porch, smoking Black and Miles while cats were shooting. Doesn't make me tough, but I can tell you for a fact that's where I was at. Wasn't supposed to be there. Shouldn't have been there. Don't make me tough. I've been in mega spots. So no, I'm not.
But what she's saying is wearing a skirt where you.
Yes, but the ignorance of it all is, what does that mean? So if I had a gun in my hip, I would have walked down.
In between in the pleated part of the skirt.
Yup. And if I would have had 2 of them in the pleated part of the skirt, like.
He said, not 5th Street. Yeah, that's what he said. 215. He said 5th Street.
Yeah, I said 5th Street, right there. That 5th Street takes you all the way down, right here, all the way down,
all the way down,
all the way down. And I had the CLK sitting right there parked, and I should have got shot and killed. I was right there. So I'm like, all that, like, walking down. So what? So he walked down in the skirt. And would you walk down a skirt in the hood? Yes. If I was packed up with fire on my hips, yes.
Why packed up? Do you think you'd have to shoot somebody because you were wearing a skirt?
Oh, hell yeah.
Morning, Jeanette.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the pathetic part. Oh, yeah. Until y'all find out it was Russell Westbrook, and then y'all would all dick ride him and be like, oh, it's Russell Westbrook. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Can you believe it?
Good point, Shawn. Yeah, some kid just got killed yesterday on 5th Street. They shot him in the head 4 times. Well, he's in critical condition.
What happened?
He ain't dead yet. They said he's in critical, but you get shot 4 times in the head.
Stop with the reporting, Jay.
Okay.
On that
that just happened. When he just said that, just got killed. I just saw that on the news.
So Shawn's from Philly, right?
Yeah, Shawn Robinson.
On that same 5th Street, this is how pathetic it is. On that same 5th Street, 2 dudes was cool. They were homies. Tell you, true story. And the dude was inside. I think he was like 19 or 20, giving his kid a bath. Giving his kid a bath right there. I forget what the cross street. It was 5th Street, but I forget the cross street. It was 5th Street, and it was giving his kid a bath. And his boy told him to come on out. And they wanted to talk or whatever, come on out. And he came on out, and as his kid was in that bathtub, he came on out, and they shot him dead right there on 5th Street with his kid in the bathtub.
Right by that river.
Right back, right, and I said, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm not saying it's making me tough or nothing like that at all, because I'm not even that dude. But I'm just saying, Russell Westbrook go down there and y'all want to kill him because he got a pleated skirt on. Y'all killing people with hoodies and Timbs on.
Kwame Brown, former NBA player, he just said it's not masculine. Don't say you're a masculine male when you're walking around with a pleated skirt and boots. He said that's not masculine.
Kwame, fight him. Then fight him. Because it's not, your clothes ain't about masculinity. That ain't your clothes ain't about masculinity. Because if Mike Tyson had the same pleated skirt on, and Mike Tyson has said some sus things, don't bring up the press conference when he told somebody he would do him in his anal cavity.
Oh.
And Kwame Brown, you wouldn't want no smoke if Mike Tyson had a pleated skirt on. None. You wouldn't want no. Mike Tyson could have a wig, fake boobs, and he could walk towards you. And Kwame, you wouldn't want no smoke with him at all.
No, nobody's messing with Mike Tyson.
And Ray Lewis. if Ray Lewis, Hall of Fame linebacker Kwame Brown, had a wig, a pleated skirt, and was walking towards you, you wouldn't want no smoke. So stop it with the like pleated clothes and it. That doesn't make you a man.
He's not British, Jeanette. No.
It's who British?
She was saying it's Russell Westbrook British. That's why he was wearing the skirt. No,
I
he's
don't
not
know.
British.
It was Fashion Week. He probably.
just
I'm
fashion.
pretty sure.
And
he
hey,
got paid
Kwame.
a nice amount of money to.
And hey, Kwame, since you're saying that, did you have a skirt on when you let Michael Jordan bully your ass your whole career? Did you have a skirt on? Was it pleated? Just want to know. No, just want to know. Just want to know, Kwame. All the dudes that bullied you in the NBA, did they have pleated skirts on, or did they just wear?
Well, he can't comment because anytime you disagree or don't like something, you got your thought is
no, but don't
if you
test
can't
my
beat him.
But don't test my masculinity and don't say that's not masculine if you
Okay,
ain't never
okay.
squared up.
I see what you're saying. The masculine part. All right.
Don't be like, oh, that's not masculine. Then okay, then go see him. Because if Karl Malone had a pleated skirt on, because you played with Karl Malone, Kwame. If Karl Malone had a pleated skirt on, did you go see him? You ain't go see him. Like, y'all. We really gotta, like, masculinity is not what you have on with your clothes. That's not what you have on with your clothes.
So Boosie disagree. You gonna say the same thing about Boosie? Boosie, you can't beat Russell. So that's where we're gonna go every time somebody.
Yeah, you can. So masculinity, put your gun down. Oh, you're not masculine. Okay, go see him. Go see him, Bootsy.
I like it. He looks sexy to me. Pause, Jeanette. Okay.
Well, I mean, he has a nice frame.
I disagree because when a man gets dressed, it shows his masculinity, or we're going to think something different, which is okay in our society
nowadays.
Yeah.
You do think when you do see that, you do think something though, Mike. Be honest. You be like, oh, that's not the norm.
Do you understand their clothes?
Oh no, I don't know if he walked up to me. If a dude walked up to me like that, trying to holler, I'd be like,
just being honest. There you go, Shawnee.
But Shawnee, if a dude walked up to you 7 years ago with skinny jeans on, you would have thought the same thing.
I didn't like skinny jeans.
Good morning, Leslie.
You know, hey Leslie.
Like y'all. I mean,
but those are jeans. But this is a man in a skirt. He has on something that I wear. So I mean, you know what it reminds me of? Like the men that had the man wigs, and that was the question that went around for a while. Emerald. If what would you do if you got with a guy and his man wig came off? And I was like, well. I mean, back then I'm like, I don't want no man with a man wig. But
my thing is,
now I get it. You know, they want to look good, same way, or you know, whatever they want to do, however they want to look. But if a man walked up to me in a skirt,
so when African kings have robes on, and they have robes that are draped upon them, we think we think that is that's not masculine. That they have robes that are draped on them. I'm just asking, just wondering.
Well, it's not that I don't think Russell Westbrook looks masculine because he looked like a man in a skirt, you know, for sure. But I mean, even them. If an African come up to me in that too, I'd be like,
But if he talks to you and you talk to him and you realize he's fully heterosexual, why do you care if he has a skirt on? Or kilt, or a kilt for Jay Black.
Well, that's a skirt. No, that's not a kilt.
That doesn't make me think that.
No, it's actually not a skirt because it's actually the things are caught up in his legs. So I forget the name.
Mike. Okay, Fashion Week, Mike. What are you noticing?
Wait a minute. What's caught up in his legs?
No, because their legs. The leg. It's not a skirt. If you look in the mirror. But go ahead.
But that doesn't say gay to me. That what he has on doesn't say gay to me.
Good point, Leslie.
Yeah, right. That doesn't say gay. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Why you got on a skirt? That's what I wear. a conversation. If a dude walked up to me like that, hey, how you doing? My name is Mike or whatever. I'm gonna ask him about the skirt. Like, okay, so what's
What we
what's
doing
up with
here?
this skirt?
What's this about?
You
What's
gonna be
this
trying to
for?
borrow my clothes? We going shopping together? What are we doing? Just help me understand what's
We understand.
But my
what's
thing is,
going
if
on.
and I agree with that. But if it was Russell Westbrook, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
Here we
would.
go.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't matter who it was.
Russell Westbrook would be like, "This is how I dress," and that would be you say this, just part of my wardrobe. Like this is what it is.
But okay, but what made you decide to put on a skirt?
Because I'm a fashion person. Like I'm into fashion.
So do you make skirts? I mean, I would have a whole bunch of questions. I would
I
try
said
not to be
no.
rude and I tell her, hey, I'm just asking because I want to understand. And I probably wouldn't get an understanding, but
And
I don't know.
Queenborn says she
Because
still ain't dating men in skinny jeans. Nope, she still ain't going down that rabbit hole with the skinny jeans.
well, then you lost. Because honestly, you don't. Any guy who doesn't have a version of skinny jeans on is 70.
Well, they even wearing them.
Because
They even got 'em on.
everybody has a version of
Who?
skinny jeans.
The
The
70-year-old
jeans
men are
that you
wearing them.
the jeans that you bought, Jay, are not the jeans from 1997.
Emerald
Your
said
jeans
I
are
ain't
cut.
got no.
Your jeans. I saw you here. Your jeans are cut. Your jeans are not cut the same way they were cut in 1997.
yeah, Jay,
dog.
your jeans are cut like skinny jeans.
Yes.
Emerald
They're cut
says
like-
on IG, if Russell came up to her in a skirt, she'd give him his number. Not trying to be funny, but that skirt was fly, and that man's skirt has been a thing for a hot minute. Yeah.
No, it's been things for 20.
Yeah.
Do you understand how long ago it was that Kanye wore that same thing? Do you know how
he
long
sure
ago?
did. Yeah, he did.
You know how long ago that was?
Yeah, the Dennis Rodman comment that Leslie said reminds of Dennis Rodman. Yeah, I think Dennis Rodman used to do stuff like that too. But it's not the norm. It's not every day you see that. That's why I said it's different. You see somebody walking down the street, that's not, oh, it's still going to catch your eye. You're still going to have questions. As Tam said, yeah, you're going to ask questions about the skirt.
But once you realize the dude is a heterosexual, not that that's the end all be all, but if you're trying to deal with somebody who's heterosexual, and once you realize he is, you go like, so what's the big deal then?
Morning, Kelly.
I mean, as a heterosexual, I'm still gonna have questions because, like I said, him in it I didn't be like, oh, what is Russell Westbrook doing? He gay. I never thought that. It doesn't make me think that. I don't feel that.
Well, if you didn't think he was gay, so why was it even worried? Why were you even worried? Because if I had a tattoo on my face and you thought I was handsome, would that change anything?
Yeah. Why you got a tattoo on your face? What is we doing? Not what are we doing? What is we doing? What is going on?
At least
Why
you're
did you go
consistent.
get a tattoo on your face?
Because
It's like,
that was my expression. That was something I was into. Like it's like I just put a tattoo on my face. Like I
do you regret putting a tattoo on your face? Because it's there forever.
Boy George used to dress weird too.
I think half the time we get caught up in and I've done it too. We get caught up in stuff that you're like what you have on, and then you realize the person is the person, and it all everything is just a cover. That's all it is. It's just a cover. It's just we just put stuff on, and it's like somebody's trying to express themselves. Like I promise you, I'll be real. We are not wearing his and hers. So why are you wearing my hoodie? So why are you wearing my hoodie?
If the person was cool, like if I got an understanding and I'm kicking it with a dude and he cool, I would go out. We could go out in his and her skirts.
Hold up, but bring her back. Why are you wearing my hoodie? Why are you wearing my sweatpants? Why is you grabbing my
she
stuff?
asked him not to wear the skirt with me. So she's okay with him wearing it. Just don't wear it with me.
Well, my thing is we can't be together then. The whole expression thing, if you're secure in what you're doing, I'm not gonna not wear the skirt because then we can't be together. Like y'all gotta understand that. Like y'all gotta let people be who they are. And if your insecurities are killing you, where you can't be with somebody who you actually like, and you're actually into because of a skirt, then that's on you. That's really on you. That's not on them. That's your insecurities about what society has actually taught you a person shouldn't wear. You do realize that the reason why you think a person should wear this and shouldn't wear that is because people have trained you to think that. We do understand that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, men been wearing skirts and dresses since
Before women ever wore skirts and dresses.
way back. So it just kind of.
So Bobby said, is it more about masculinity or is it more just about fashion? So, you know.
I mean, it could be about just fashion because, like, some of the realest dudes I have met are the ones that are gay, and I think that's because they just at a point where they don't give a damn. What Mike was saying, they don't care what nobody thinks. So,
but the difference is not being gay. They said you're proclaiming to be a straight heterosexual masculine male walking down the street with a skirt and boots on, and that's not the norm. It feels weird for some people. So it's not necessarily being gay is not equated with the outfit. It's a heterosexual male that's masculine. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
So if he comfortable doing that and he comfortable in his own skin, I mean,
my whole thing is like, so you don't think Russell Westbrook is a masculine male? Is that what you're saying? Jay?
No, I'm going by what the comments and what Kwame Brown.
I know.
You always want to try to flip it to me.
No, but why are we doing?
I'm just reporting.
No, my whole thing
said we all have limits. I get it.
Okay,
we all have limits. With music,
but do you think he's a masculine male?
That's all I'm asking, because you have a problem with answering questions.
Just because you play basketball doesn't make you a masculine male. Just because you got muscles and you work out.
Just because you a drug dealer. Just because you a drug dealer and you wear baggy jeans and a hoodie and you got a gun doesn't make you a masculine male either.
All right. There you go.
So
I guess
my question again: do you think you believe that Russell Westbrook is not a masculine male?
He's not the ideal, typical masculine male that I would have envisioned in my head wearing that outfit. No.
Okay, but if he's not in that outfit, then he's a masculine male.
But he's in a basketball uniform. He is.
If it was a fashion show, like Emerald said, that makes sense.
No, we're asking you.
I'm trying to look at the comments. Look
at us. When he's on the basketball court with a Los Angeles Lakers jersey on and he's dunking on cats, he's a masculine male.
I'm excited. It's a game. He's getting it in.
Jay, we're just asking you.
I'm not looking
it's not
at
that
him.
hard.
I don't look at him as, oh God, he's masculine. I don't do that. That's not.
Well, you just looked at him and said he wasn't masculine.
No, I said what Kwame Brown said a masculine man would. I'm reporting.
Jay, can you please stop bringing fucking Kwame Brown up?
I'm just reporting.
We're asking you.
My personal thoughts. When I look at him in that skirt, no, I don't think I don't see. Yo, that's a homie that I want to ride with. No, I'm not looking at. Yo, that's my dude.
First of all, we didn't ask Jay. Once again, we didn't ask
you.
Jay, we didn't ask you if you wanted
red. You know, I'm not looking.
We didn't ask you if you wanted to ride with him, which was even more gay. That's the gayest thing you've ever said in your life.
No, meaning ride with. That's my homie. We hanging out.
That's your gay.
That's my dude.
We're asking, is he a masculine male? That's all we're asking.
I don't know that man's. I don't know. I can't answer that.
No, you don't know.
I can't answer that. I can't answer what
you're worse. You're worse than a politician, dog. You're worse than a politician.
I'm Larry Elder right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Larry Elder should be destroyed.
For those who don't know who he is.
Larry Elder literally shouldn't even be allowed to be black.
Damn.
But Jay will not answer the question.
I thought I pivoted. Yeah, I thought I pivoted smooth.
Do you think he's masculine?
Okay, let me just ask. There's a simple question. When he's playing with the Lakers on the court, is he masculine then?
Mike, they playing a game. I don't look at men and saying, oh, who's masculine, who's not. I'm just watching the game. I'm not saying, that's a masculine male.
Yo, Jay, you're a liar.
Make the shot.
Wait a second.
Pass the ball.
You just said when he had a skirt on, he wasn't masculine. When he had a skirt on, he wasn't. You just literally said when he had a skirt on, he was not a masculine male. Now I'm asking you when he has a Los Angeles Lakers jersey on, is he masculine then? And he's dunking on people.
My personal opinions do not matter when I see a male in the skirt, right? It don't matter. It don't matter.
But Jay, you said he.
I'm not rocking with it. I think it's weird. Yes.
Okay, so now I'm asking, when he's wearing a Laker jersey, is he? You just said he wasn't in a skirt. Now I'm asking, when he doesn't have that on and he has a jersey on, is he then masculine?
I don't know. I don't look at males playing the game and wondering who's masculine and who's not.
Oh
I
my
don't.
God.
So why did you?
I don't.
So why did you do it
When
the
I see
opposite?
LeBron dunk, I'm like, ooh, that was masculine.
But Jay,
No,
why did you say he? But why did you say he
What are we
wasn't
doing?
masculine? He wasn't masculine in a skirt. So you did look at him then. That's when you said, "Oh, he's not masculine." Then he's got a skirt on. You did say that. So now I'm asking, when he changes clothes, do you say, "Oh, he's masculine now"?
I'm gonna let you have your thoughts, Mike.
I'm not having my thoughts. I'm repeating your words.
You're trying to badger a witness to say something. I don't know.
With the DJ Cam. Here we go with the DJ Cam. When they can't answer the question, they go to that. When they can't answer the question, they go to badgering the witness. All I'm saying is he masculine?
I don't. If you think you're going to get me to say a male,
Shawnee, he's very masculine right there.
There you go. Enjoy your.
Okay, now put the skirt up. Put when he's in the skirt.
That's my limit. Yeah, Les.
No,
you got limits to me trying to say a male is masculine. Yo,
but you can say he's not masculine. Because right here you said he's not masculine.
That's a masculine male.
No, you just said he wasn't masculine here, didn't you?
Look at how his toes are slightly.
Oh, his toes. You
to
can't
the right.
see his toes.
No, I don't know. Like, his foot is.
Did you say he was? I just want to know
his angles. Look, he knows his angles.
He posing.
So you said
him. Enjoy him.
You said he wasn't masculine here, right? Didn't you say that?
What I said, what Kwame Brown said.
Oh, you're quoting Kwame Brown?
The honorable Kwame Brown.
So you said he wasn't masculine.
When I look at this,
you know what's unmasculine? You know what's unmasculine? Unmasculine is quoting somebody else and not having the balls to say what you got to say. Is he unmasculine here?
I don't know what you want, Mike. He's not my cup of tea.
We want to answer the question.
That outfit is not my cup of tea. So I cannot co-sign.
You said
he's endorse.
Did you say he's unmasculine, Jay?
I'm gonna say to each his own. Anyone that wants to wear a pleated skirt
Jay,
and dress.
do we have to go back and run the tape? You said he's unmasculine, didn't you?
When I think of masculine outfits,
but wait, Lady Q said, but no, let's hear what Lady Q got to say. But you have no problem saying when a man isn't masculine, make it make sense. Come on, Lady Q, get him.
Whose side are you on? No, I mean, I just have.
You already said it, Jay. You already said he wasn't masculine.
Trying to spin something.
Wait a second. Nobody is spinning anything. You literally said Russell Westbrook wasn't masculine. We're not spinning nothing, dog. Now all we're asking you is put the Laker thing on. You said he wasn't masculine there. You said he was not masculine there. Nobody's making this up. You're not going to mess with everybody's brain. Now put the Laker.
Nobody cares if I think this man. First of all, it's pause. Just the whole another man is masculine. I'm not getting it all.
You said he wasn't masculine, and you were open to say it.
I can say wearing a dress is not the norm for me. It wasn't the norm.
That's not what
and that's
you
what
said.
Boosie and Kwame and all these other people saying.
I don't care what Boosie and Kwame. You said he wasn't, and I will say it to Bootsy. You said he wasn't masculine there. Is he masculine here? That's all I want to know.
Rodney said, masculine is not a word. Stick to your guns, Jay.
Thanks, Rodney.
Masculine is a word.
Thanks, Rodney Perry.
All we want to know is he masculine in that picture.
Rodney the link. Rodney, you want to hop on? Can you hop on? I need some support here.
No, you don't need some. What you need
gotta
to do
answer
is
the
to
question.
be. Yeah,
just answer the question.
I don't even know how we got here. We were reporting the news about Russell Westbrook wearing a skirt and some boots, and what people thought it might turn that into. But you can't beat Russell Westbrook. What? And now it's do you think he's masculine? And how are you're going left on this? It was literally just reporting what's in the news.
You are the one who said he wasn't masculine. That's how this started.
It started with Kwame saying he wasn't masculine. Then you asked me, and I look at it when I look at a man in a skirt and the dress and boots. I don't look at them and say I don't think, oh my God, that's masculinity at its finest. No, I'm not doing that. That's not even.
Hey, Shawny, ask me any question. Ask me any question about anything.
Mike, is Russell Is he masculine in this picture?
Yes. And then
this is also the same guy that said Michael B. Jordan is cute. That's what Mike said. So
yes.
So what's wrong with that?
Dog, you got the right one.
But
I think Michael B. Jordan is a handsome man.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
This is just a pause, take a break moment for me.
So you don't. Okay, so Jay, you telling me that you can't look at another man and tell that he's handsome or not?
I've never looked at a man and said, "Oh my God, he's handsome, he's cute." No.
Okay, you didn't say it out loud, but in your mind, you knew. Okay, that's a handsome man.
Did you hear how he said it?
Yeah,
he turns everything. He turns everything into homophobic. Everything.
Yeah, because I mean,
everything it turns into a homophobic situation.
If Rodney, I look at the link, let me send Rodney Perry the link.
Everything turns into a homophobic situation. Michael B. Jordan is a handsome man. The Rock, handsome man.
Leah Frazier. I see Leah here too.
Denzel Washington in certain movies when he's younger, handsome man. No big deal.
You don't recognize that. You don't recognize that.
I'm trying to get the link to get Rodney Perry
on here. You hear me?
Some support.
You act like Rodney Perry. Rodney Perry's my dude. He can get it too. And I love Rodney Perry.
I'm gonna send it to the cell phone.
When you know what you're doing because you the one who came up with all them pictures for the people that come on asking this or that. For the men and the women. You had all these pictures of men asking the women which one would they choose, and you put them on a range. So Jay knows.
No, he could have answered this question 5 minutes ago, but it's the stubbornness. Like he still think he could really fight Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, we go back to that.
Yeah. Well,
you said Jay Black, he wasn't. You said Jay Black, he wasn't masculine. Yeah, that's exactly what he said about Russell Westbrook. You're avoiding the question. Laugh out loud. Just say, son.
Rodney's here. I can put both of them up. Here's Leah.
Put Leah, put Rodney, put Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Put everybody on this bitch. Put everybody on here.
Good morning. I just got back from New York Fashion Week, and there was a lot of men in skirts. So,
that's
I'm gonna let Rodney
look forward to.
Because I know Rodney, Leah, you were planned on here. Rodney wasn't planned on here. First of all, Rodney. Jay Black said he could beat Russell Westbrook in a fight. Let's start off with that shit right there. Let's start off with that off the muscle.
I didn't say that.
No, he did. I know Jay Black. Yes, he did. I know Jay. Because I said, Jay, if y'all got into a fight, do you think you could hold your own? And Jay didn't want to say nothing.
I said for how many rounds? I said for how many rounds?
But 60 seconds.
Hold on. Mike Shawn, you're what you accuse him of, you're guilty of. Like saying you're implying that gay dudes can't fight.
No, I'm not. I'm implying a heterosexual.
Or the guys that are less masculine can't fight.
No. No. You got me wrong, Russell. I mean Rodney, because no, that's my man.
I'm wearing a skirt right now for the record.
No, Rodney has a skirt on right now. But what I was saying was, no, it's not gay people. I'm saying the heterosexual Russell Westbrook, who Jay Black thinks is weaker because he had a skirt on. And I'm saying there, you're still getting your ass beat.
But also, Mike Shawn, you have to look at the type of skirt he was wearing. It just wasn't flattering.
Rodney, shut up. I'm done.
No, I mean, you telling me that was cute? I mean, let's go to the ladies. That was just not a good looking skirt.
I went Rodney. I thought like maybe around the waistline, it could have been a little bit more forgiving. That could have changed the look. Yeah, see, you see how tight it is?
No hips. It was not cut for him.
Yeah, he could have had to do if he had like more of like,
okay,
a little bit more giving in the waist.
Okay, Rodney. Okay, you got a point. You got a point with it. But Rodney, now we're having this conversation. Jay Black wants no parts of this conversation because it makes him feel flowery right now. Because I think you have a point. But I did like the boots. I did like the boots.
The boots were fly.
I like the sweater. I like the fit of the sweater.
Michael B. Jordan is cute. You can't say that.
I didn't say he was
yes,
cute.
You did. You said it before. Man,
I said he was handsome.
You be going
I said
in like you want to date the guy.
I said he was a handsome man.
Let me look at the transcript.
He said he was a handsome man.
Let me look at the transcript.
I didn't
Jay
say
Black
cute.
said.
I didn't say
Black
cute,
said-
Rodney. I didn't.
Wait, Jay Black, it's right here, it's black and white. Jay Black said, Mike Shawn, didn't you say that Michael B. Jordan was cute? And Mike Shawn says, yeah, I said it.
First of all, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth with that voice tone. Watch your mouth with that voice tone. I don't need to be reminded how my voice gets.
You got the best voice in radio, hands down. But I mean, I know what you're doing. You're attacking his sensibilities, and I think it's interesting to watch Jay squirm a little bit.
but in real life, Rodney, in real life, I said the man is handsome. Now, and this happened in a casual conversation. I was talking about a movie that Michael B. Jordan was in, and my fiance, I was like, he's a handsome man. And Jay Black was like, did you just call another man handsome?
Whoa.
I like, dog, do you not? That's like me saying I don't recognize when another man looks better than me.
Okay, Mike Shawn.
Get him.
Men can say that, but it's a way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
When dudes think other dudes look good, and this is not my joke, this is D. Ray Davis's joke. They say, oh boy, got bitches.
Oh, he pulling them. Yeah.
But what's wrong with just saying he's handsome?
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
It feels flowery, like I think it does feel slightly sugary.
But there's a certain point where you go like, when you got to concede, where you like, dog, he's just a more handsome man than I am. Like, you just got to concede.
No.
Like, the D. Ray Davis thing is hilarious because I'm going to use that from here on out. D. Ray Davis. Let's just understand, we're not taking your joke. We're going to quote it. In the words of D. Ray Davis, he got bitches. That's what we're going to do from here on out.
Indeed.
But is there a man, Rodney? Now, let's be clear, because I'm trying to get Jay Black a breakthrough right now.
Okay.
Because Jay Black literally is like, he has the attitude as if he was born in 1968. Like, Jay Black is really consistent with it. Is there a man that you think is handsome, Rodney?
That I personally be like, yo, dude.
Don't say nothing crazy.
Hold on.
No.
First of all, there's a lot of handsome guys. I'm personally regular faced it. So I'm not like, I know women ain't like, look at him. I don't get that. You know, I have moments when I'm sexy, but I'm not that dude. But I will say this, Mike Shawn's hair is gorgeous.
He got the curls.
And I'm jealous. I'm like jealous. I've seen it up close and in person, and I'm really jealous of it. And I'm gonna say it. And I apologize, Mike Shawn, you're my friend. And your hair, even early in the morning when you only show the front, it's still beautiful.
Oh man.
I feel like a weight is off me. I'm glad I was able to say that.
It's been lifted.
Just take the compliment, Mike. Don't fight it.
All right.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I gotta take my daughter to school. See, this I don't like the way I feel.
Get out of here.
Thank you for jumping on, Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Hilarious.
Hey, Leah.
Hey.
Oh, Action has a question.
Action said, would you ladies date a man that wore a dress or a skirt like that?
Man, half y'all be making men wear skirts during sex and don't tell nobody. But anyway,
well, wait a minute.
Leah, can we get you on the IG Live? Can we get you on the IG Live? Are you on your phone or your laptop?
Where's my phone?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my God, y'all are stupid. We gotta take a break.
Yeah, because I gotta. Hey, Leah, girl. What is up, girl?
Hey. I'm gonna take an unpopular opinion, Mike. I actually would, depending on the skirt. Just because I don't know,
Kathy.
I have a career in fashion, so I just like,
Kathy
I
said,
see the artistic side to it.
Kathy said Shaka Zulu and Thor can wear the skirt and look sexy, but now it wasn't. Y'all really Shaka Zulu and Thor. Like you let the white man be able to wear a skirt and you cool with him wearing his little kilt or whatever.
And Shaka Zulu.
All right, don't even join. What time is it, y'all?
8:16 or 7:16.
All right, let me take this Black and Mild break and get some more coffee. What up, Shawnee?
I won't be back. I gotta take the girls to school. I know, and then I gotta go out of town.
Where you headed?
Yeah, she doesn't like answering questions like
that.
Yeah,
don't say that. Yeah, it's
Shawnee.
It's situation.
Out.
She can't
I'll text you, Leah.
Yeah, Shawnee's very protective about like Shawnee will be on the phone with somebody. I'll be like, "Who's that?" And she just gives me the
gives the look.
She gives the dead face. Yeah. Well, who you on the phone with?
She be looking regular faced.
Yeah, just regular faced.
Yeah, whatever that is.
And I was like, but I'm like, never mind. Like you can see Shawnee say hi to somebody in the streets, and she'll say hi to somebody, be like, "Who's that?" And she won't answer. She'll be like, yeah. But I just saw you say hi to the person. She's like, very secretive. So I mean, that's why I don't sleep over her house. She always tells me to sleep over, and I'm like, nope, I'm not sleeping over. I don't know.
Action said he can see that with Leah. She tosses salad. She's open.
Oh,
you remember? He remembers.
I'm a very free person. So
who remembers that masturbation scene in their brain? Like who does that? Damn.
That and Vita Loca like peeing on people. It's like those two things that day is stuck in my brain.
I take no offense. I said what I said. I own it.
I forgot on purpose. Because when I see you, I don't want to think about stuff like that. I was like, no, I forgot that on purpose. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Yo, I love it. Yo, that was funny.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. All right, we'll take a break. Shawnee's got to go. She'll be going for the day. We got Leah for like an hour, and then we got some other stuff going on. Man, I watched the replay. And we got a guest. Oh, we do have a guest who's on Dr. Phil.
Yeah, Dr. Phil got a new show called House Calls, Making House Calls with Dr. Phil. It comes on CBS on Wednesdays. And our friend of ours, I saw him on the clip. His show was airing tomorrow. So we got him on to talk about the show and with Dr. Phil, and all that, working with Dr. Phil and all that fun stuff. And we got some history with him. So, yeah, so we're going to talk to him in about 10 minutes or so, too.
All right, so Leah, get ready to get on IG Live. I'll take this Black and Mild break. So get everything set up. Shawnee, be careful going wherever you're going. I don't know what you're doing because none of us know what you're doing. That's why
she's a part of the CIA.
That's why we worry about your ass. She be like, when I answer, when she calls me and I answer the phone, I'm like, Shawnee. She be like, why you sound like that? I said, because girl, we don't never know when we're gonna hear from you again. She'd be like, stop overreacting. No, I'm not overreacting. You be just going and be like, I'm out. I'm like, what do you mean I'm out? I'm just out. We don't know where Shawnee could be hitchhiking in Canada. Like, we don't even know. And she could just have like a pint of Old English in her hand. We don't even know what she's doing. And then she try and call you and act like it's normal. I'm like, where you at? Canada. And I'm like, what? You got something to drink? She's like, yeah, I got Old English in my hand. And I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't sound good. And she'd be like, no, don't worry about it, Mike. I'll see you tomorrow. How you gonna be back tomorrow? Then somehow or another, she's back tomorrow at a track meet with her daughters. And I'm like, I don't know how she does that. It bothers me because I'm not fluid like that. She's fluid. I don't know. Like I have no idea. Like Shawnee right now could literally knock on my door. I'm in Jersey right now, right? We could get off and she's like, yeah, I gotta go do something. And then we can get off. And then all of a sudden, I knock at my door and I open the door. I'm like, how'd you get here? She's like, don't worry about it. You got some water and Old English. I'm like, what? I'm like, well, come on in. How'd you get here? You ask too many questions, Mike. You ask too many questions. You a questionnaire bitch. That's what you are, Mike. You a questionnaire bitch. All right. Go ahead, Shawnee. Go ahead. Just get out of here. Just be careful, please. Will you be back tomorrow?
Yes. Yep. I'm back for the rest of the week.
Okay. All right.
I ain't gotta go nowhere else.
All right. You hear that? See, I ain't gotta go nowhere else. Jesus Christ.
On a mission.
It's like, I swear she's like going to see Pablo Escobar. We don't even know about it. All right. Be careful. We love you. Just be here.
I love you too. I love you too, Jay. I love you too, Leah. I'll text you.
Bye, Shawnee. Love you too.
All
Be
right.
safe.
We'll be back.
You got your passport? Do you have your passport? No, just y'all. It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. Like when you went into these circles with these battle rappers, like it's full disrespect.
Yeah. It's a full contact sport. If you're weak-minded and you don't have strong willpower and you kind of sensitive, it's not for you.
So I'm sure those battle rappers, they throw up the whole you had to walk the juniors for the cheesecake. They bring that over. I'm sure they bring that up, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. They would have did it too. That's the funny thing.
Did you really on MTV? Did y'all really walk? Y'all didn't really walk the juniors the whole way. Y'all
I don't know why you don't think we did. Michael Shawn. Puff had to go get dry cleaning for Andre Harrell. He had to wipe his cars down. He had to go get his clothes from his outfits from Dapper Dan and wipe tables down. So he wanted us to go through that same process. Puff went to Howard. It's a business school. So his thing is all about business. It's about conditioning. It's about being prepared. When we had to walk, it was building our endurance. We got to fly out different climates. We might be in New York, it's a blizzard. We might have to fly to Miami, then it's a heat wave. So your body has to be ready for these type of things. You might have to be on the morning show with Michael Shawn, 7:30. Then you might have to be. Then you might have to be on a parent or on a sister company, 8 o'clock. So you got to be up, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, full of energy, full of vigor, ready to give the interview. You got to go through media training and all these type of things, and it just helps you. It builds you. It was like the Mr. Miyagi artist development, where I'm wiping this stuff down, and they like, why am I doing this?
Right.
Block. Strike! Oh, that's why I did that. So all these things that you said is done.
Right.
The hood was like, oh, y'all getting played, but it's really bringing us together, making us stronger, and having endurance to go out and promote these records. But our culture, our people is the only people that scrutinize us for doing good things. Now, in any culture that you go to, you get hazed. When you go to a fraternity, you get hazed. When you go to a job, you're on orientation. You're getting hazed. You go through, when you're a rookie cop, you get hazed. With anything that you're trying out new, you get hazed. So when we did it on TV, what's the big effing deal? Fraternities do it. Sororities do it. Jobs do it. I walk for cheesecake one time. People work at UPS and do it 365 days of the year. They walk for cheesecake. Walking for cheesecake is a symbolization of doing something that you don't want to do to get where you want to be. People do it every day. I did it one time 25 years ago.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. Widowers Records, baby. About to ruin another perfectly good song. Yep, true story. Used to date this girl. One night she got in my car. She just wanted to argue. She started talking bad about me. She started talking about my nose. Coming for me. I'm sensitive about my nose. So I had no choice. I had to make that walk. Make that walk. Walk your ass home, girl. Just keep going. Hope she get lost. Don't let me your thought true colors. I never ditched the chick before. I apologize if you live too far, but I made that walk. Made that big walk. I guess you know where she's going. Yeah. Know you wanna fight. I can see it in your eyes when I picked you up at your front door. Matter of time, there's no reason for this fight. Tell me something I ain't heard before. Oh, I've been dealing with this shit, and it's about to be on. Stop talking all this shit. Oh, she won't, so I made that walk. Made that walk. Walk her ass home, girl, just keep going. Hope you get lost. Don't let me your thoughts true colors. I've never dissed a chick before. I apologize if you live too far, but I made that walk. Made that Whoa, I guess she know where she's going. Oh, nah. Clown my mom's hairdo when the couch is in the guest room. I'll make sure I keep her number blocked. Now it's time to play. Go out on a date. I'll be partying to 5 o'clock. Oh, I've been dreaming about it, girl. You ain't the one I want. I can't stop laughing, girl. Cause I made that walk. Made that walk. Walk your ass home, girl. Just keep going. Hope she get lost. Don't let me your thoughts. True colors are showing. Get out my car and stay out my car. You don't talk about my nose. I'm sensitive about my nose. We the worst records. Yeah, yeah. Made that walk. That'll learn ya.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top, yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in. Michael Shawn and Takeover Legends. Jay Black. Leah Frazier's in the mother building.
Hey, fam.
Leah want to play. She want to play today. I don't know why I got so much energy today, y'all. I don't know why. I'm not sleepy. I'm not nothing. I'm ready to play. Let me get everybody on Instagram Live. And feel free to shout to comedian Hot Topic. Hilarious comedian. Has done his thing many a day at my Laugh Out Loud comedy show. And look at the segue. Laugh Out Loud comedy show is going down September 30th. Get your tickets by calling 817-635-5555. Get them tickets. Arlington Improv. We will be in the building. Another hilarious show. Leah was at my last show. And we had a great time and all that. Okay. Let's get to work, y'all. So, Mike, what you're saying is in Shawnee is the 2021 Bruce Banner. Yes, she is, with the theme music walking down the highway. For those who don't know who Bruce Banner is, Bruce Banner was the Incredible Hulk before he got mad. And he would always wind up in a place where he would just be walking. And he'd be like, in a place where he doesn't know where he's at. Look. I worry about Shawnee. I got her. I worry about her. All right, so we got everybody on here. All right, so Jay Black, we have a guest that's not coming on right now, right?
Like 2 minutes or so, something like that. So you got a couple minutes.
He's on Dr. Phil.
House call, CBS.
House call. So let's talk about the Ja Rule Fat Joe battle versus tonight. I'm gonna take everybody, and please, you can elaborate, but I'm gonna ask you who you got in the battle tonight. Okay. And I'm writing it down because we say stuff, but then we're never held accountable. Then everybody acts like they picked the winner. So Jay Black, who will win tonight's battle? Fat Joe or Ja Rule? Who will win tonight's versus, I should say.
So by a landslide, not even like it's going to be a clear cut winner, hands down, and it's Ja. Ja has hits. You're gonna sing along. He's gonna bring you back to the mid late 90s. You're gonna really rock out, and Ja Rule hands down. Joe's gonna he got some smashes, but Ja is gonna be back to back. You're gonna know every last hook and theme and song and verse. Watch.
Okay, Leah, your turn, Leah. Your turn. Leah. All right, that was Jay Black. Okay.
Joey got some joints though, but
he does, but I'm gonna give it to Ja Rule as well. And hopefully they bring out some guest appearances as well.
Now my turn. Why y'all wrong?
Oh, okay. Let's hear.
Number one is in New York at Madison Square Garden. The theater in Madison Square Garden. There's not one song that Ja Rule has that's going to get the reaction in New York City tonight. There's not one song that Ja Rule has that's going to get the reaction off of Lean Back that Fat Joe's going to get.
That's one song.
That's all you need.
I said Ja's going to be boom.
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 What
Shanti.
would you do
Boom.
without me?
Boom.
What would you do without me?
My baby.
My baby. And then it's gonna go. Then after all the singing happens, it's gonna go. And the place is going. Then
And then Remy gonna pop out.
after that, they're gonna go. It's all the way up. And it's gonna be over. Because once that fire hits and New York is not like every other city. We don't really care. You got a bunch of songs that are like happy songs. Holla, holla.
No, I love Clapback.
Holla,
That was
holla.
my song.
And Clapback is going to be
Clapback,
great.
that beat.
And then when Fat Joe does Deep Cover with Big Pun.
The Big Pun joints.
Over.
No, it's not over, but he's gonna have some moments.
When that song hits, if he does that last, it's over. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ready for war. Oh my God.
He can't play Pun verses though. It's about him. But like Afro Queen says, Fat Joe definitely has more street hits than John.
That's all you need. In a verses, we don't need radio hits. We don't care about radio hits in the verses. If that's the case, the Locks wouldn't have killed Dipset. Dog. When them street songs hit and that marijuana, and I said marijuana, and everybody's in that marijuana and that liquor hits. And y'all hear oh, clap back is dope. We're gonna clap back. We're gonna clap back. We're gonna, and then when he goes, and then we forget that Joey got songs with J-Lo. Joey got songs with
J-Lo.
Yeah, and they all got radio songs.
And Ashanti. Both.
They all got them. But when the ghetto, when the Section 8, when the food stamps smoking like weed, when they're getting checked at the door, and when he brings Remy out, you can bring Ashanti out. Ashanti, God bless. I think Ashanti is one of the most underrated, beautiful women I've ever. Goodness God, like my goodness gracious. Stacey, don't get mad at me. Let me live. Listen, let me live. That girl's got thickness that is not carved out in surgical surgery. And I get it. But when Remy comes out and all that happens, I will take Fat Joe for 100. Right there. I got Fat Joe right there. Watch what happens. Now, I'm trying to think of other songs. I'm trying to think Ja Rule, like other. Then they're gonna start
that one that had the Stevie Wonder beat, like "Do I Do," you know,
with Case.
You do. I like that. I Living It Up. There it is.
Great radio song. That's a great riding radio song. You ain't never been at the club and they played that. You like,
Do I do?
And unfortunately, one of the hardest songs Giles ever done a hook on, the Locks already did it. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. I'm from New York. They already did it. They already did it.
It's joints you forgot though. Watch, it's going to be joints with Ja, him with DMX, or him, with the. It's going to be joints. Like, oh, I forgot that one. Ja is literally going to watch. I feel like you're going to be amazed and you're going to have second thoughts. But that's the verses tonight. So we have to watch. That's our homework. And we already got our numbers. So IG only, Mike, you said it's going to be about 400K.
I say 400K.
400K. Yeah. And that's we're not counting all the Trillers and all the other platforms.
Just the IG live, because we never get the official ones on that whole thing. And
we got our guests in the waiting room, looks like too.
Wait, and Fat Joe's on Who Shot You? Is Fat Joe on Who Shot You?
The Biggie Who Shot You?
No, the Who Shot Ya
Tupac? What are you talking about? Who shot
with
you?
the LL yeah.
When that
Yeah,
remake?
Fat Joe's on the Who Shot You. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem, y'all. The streets gonna be the streets are gonna be humpbacked tonight. But Fat
I'm
Joe,
winning YouTube right now, and then I got a couple on IG. So just saying.
you got what?
I'm winning some for Ja Rule on YouTube here and on IG.
So what you got songs that we forgot about? Like what? You're just gonna be on YouTube watching it?
No, so there's a couple people commenting for Ja.
Oh, I got Fat Joe winning, but if Bobby Brown comes
you
out,
missed the one before that.
If Bobby Brown comes out, what? And that would be dope. But he got one song in him. So when there's cocoa butter and weed in the air, it's about to go. I'm just telling y'all, like. It's not about, like, everybody thinks these verses now. Jadakiss made it, even though Jadakiss and the Locks got joints, they got street joints. He made it that it's not about just what radio said. This is what I like about the verses. You realize how radio was full of shit for a long time. Because them street songs that were killing the clubs, that they were like if Jay-Z did a verses against Nas, there would be so many songs that the radio didn't even want to play. Them songs that hit in the club at 1 o'clock in the morning are the ones that really kill people in these verses. Because we all been there. We all had the brown liquor in our system and or the clear liquor. So I'm going with Fat Joe, and we'll rock out with that, and we'll see tonight.
We shall see.
Oh, man.
So speaking of clubs, our next guest, Mike, we know him from, we have a long history with him. One of the biggest club and event promoters in the Philly area. He moved to Atlanta, started his own little water ice. I'm not gonna say little water. Who knew you can get rich off of water ice, selling water ice though? But he started his own water ice company, selling water ices, and he's in Atlanta. And I was watching Big Brother. Mike always laugh at me because I'm a big Brother fan on CBS. And the clip came on for Dr. Phil, and it says the new show. House Calls with Dr. Phil, and I was like, hey, that's our guy. I know him. I'm gonna play the clip. He's the only black guy. He's the only black family I saw in the clip. And so we got him on the show. So check the show out. Here's the clip.
Studio and hitting the road. Okay, so what do we got, gang? To help real families.
Why are you not on Dad's side? I am on Dad's side.
With real problems.
I don't want to be in his marriage.
I'm making house calls. May I come in?
Oh.
Dr. Phil.
Oh my God. Sometimes it just feels like it's fake.
Ask the questions. Why did you do that?
We need to mend this.
The past is over. The only time is now.
So the show premieres is Wednesdays, every Wednesday. So bring turn to the side for me. So welcome Dolphin Cooley to the show. Good morning, Dolph.
Good morning, peoples. What's good?
What up, Dolphin?
Mike, what up? What it do?
Turn that cell phone to the side. We need it to the side.
There you go. Rocking the Eagles.
And Leah dropped off. Why you drop off the IG live?
I requested back to be back in your video.
All right. First of all, welcome my man Big Dolphin in here. First of all, it's a pleasure to see you, Big Dog. I've seen you doing everything that you've been doing. Congratulations on everything. I was for those who don't know, Dolphin and Jay Black said it in Philadelphia. Dolphin had one of the biggest promotions that went on. He had a thing called $2 Tuesdays years before everything was $2 Tuesdays. Years before everybody was doing $2 Tuesdays, we were doing $2 Tuesdays at one of the most dangerous but dopest clubs in the history of the world.
Can you jump on IG Live too, Dolph? You got another phone? You go jump on IG Live so they can hear you over there.
Let me see.
So Dolphin had
on the same device though.
Dolphin had this amazing club called. Well, first he did a club called Adrenaline, and then we moved down to Evolution. So we had that rocking, and this was literally when Philadelphia was on fire. AI was the biggest basketball cultural movement in the NBA. Donovan McNabb was the black quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. They were going to a Super Bowl. Everything was popping off in Philly. We had All-Star Weekend in Philadelphia. Shaq, everybody was in the building. And then we had Palmer's, we had Transit, and Beanie Siegel would pop up in the Transit and perform with Petey Crack and Freeway for no damn reason.
For no
just,
damn reason.
just because they were drunk, just like me. They would just grab the mic, and next thing you know, dun, 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 and it was popping off.
You can go and add
So,
Mike on IG.
oh, let me, Dolphin. Did you send a request, Dolphin?
I'm about to right now.
So, legendary moments in Philadelphia. It was all going down. And we worked at a radio station called 1039 The Beats. That's no longer, Radio 1 still has stations, but that no longer exists anymore. So we'd rock out. We'd do the night show. We'd go to the club. I mean, literally, like anybody who was anybody would pop up at these clubs, no matter how dangerous it was. You can get your window shot out, but it was, we still, no.
No, it was serious. It was really serious.
It was really, and we didn't even know. We were so happy just to be happy. We didn't even know how dangerous it really was. Like we was going in there like 10 deep, and the DJ booth was dangerous. Everything was dangerous. I don't even know why Dolphin would hand me the money in the club, because that was dangerous. Like I don't even know why he would like, yo, Mike, take this money. I'm like, and in my mind, I was like, good looking, Dolphin. But now that I think about it, like, why the hell you giving me this money in front of these goddamn people who's there? We got thieves, we got drug dealers, we got everything.
Yeah, you had every element you could think of from the city.
And we didn't leave out there. You didn't get home till like 5 o'clock in the morning. Let me see if I can get down, because before I get into the Dr. Phil, I really want to see. Oh, here he is. I got him right.
Dr. Phil. I saw my man crying on TV. I said, I don't know what's going on. We gotta get him on this show.
Hold up. Let me
turn volume down.
For some reason, something is saying is not allowing me to let you in on here.
You can't do 4 no more? Well, let me drop out.
No. We can do 4. I don't know why. What it's doing on. All right, so we're gonna have to. Let's get to it. All right, Dolphin. So you go to Atlanta. You're a businessman beyond like clubs and everything like that. You're a businessman. The water ice situation. You had a restaurant that we all thought it just sold water ice in Jersey, but I did a promotion out there. You did more than water ice. You did like food, snacks, the whole thing. You were always thinking bigger than what everybody thought. You moved to Atlanta, and we lose contact and everything like that. And then I see you out there, and then Jay Black says, "Yo, Dolphin is on Dr. Phil," and I'm thinking he's playing. I'm thinking he's just playing. I'm like, why is Dolphin on Dr. Phil? Like Dolphin is fine. Like he's okay. Like he's like I'm thinking I'm watching like people on there go in there, and I'm like, okay, I don't get it, but I'm gonna believe Jay Black. There's no reason to lie. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to ask you, why, number one, did you ever think about being on Dr. Phil?
Go right in. He went right in.
He went right in.
Yes.
It was so funny how it happened. I got this email, and I'm sitting there looking at this email, and the email was saying that some producers in LA want to speak to me in regards of doing something with the family. So they never was really 100% clear on what it was until we actually got on the call. And I'm looking at this email, and I'm like, how do you even get my email? Come to find out that a few years ago, this same exact email was used by another producer because they were doing some casting out in Atlanta post-COVID, and we were going to do another show. And it just never materialized. So I said, okay, I know how they got my email.
And what was the other show for? Like just water ice? Like what was the other show for?
We got casted for now I know Jay probably gonna know this show. You remember the show White Swap?
Yeah, I remember that show. No, I remember that. You were gonna swap your wife?
We were gonna do White Swap.
Dolphin, I'm gonna beat your ass. You was gonna swap? No wonder why you on Dr. Phil.
We were gonna do White Swap, man.
And his wife is Aisha Cooley. She's a well-known comedian as well. But go ahead. Go ahead.
No, don't go ahead. Wait a second. Stop right here.
Swap his wife. Okay.
Dolphin, what made you?
Because when I asked him about the show, like, it's literally you're there. I don't know if people notice, but with White Swap, you're only there with security from maybe 9 a.m. till 5 o'clock. You don't stay with the person. You're just filming there, and you basically the whole point of wife swap, I think that the name of it just throws people off. The point of wife swap is basically I would go to another family, she would go to another family. We would see how jacked up those families were just to come back and appreciate your own family. That's all that show was. It ain't none of that extra stuff going on. It wasn't none of that evolution stuff going on, Mike.
Hold up, Dolphin. Now I really need you on my IG live. Now, wait a second. Now, send a request. I gotta be patient.
Go out and go back in and then hit request.
Oh, you a wild dude, Dolphin. You a wild dude, Joe, for real. Yo, all of them years hosting clubs for you, I did not know that you were like, yo, we're gonna do this wife swap, and you were like, yo, basically. So what you're saying is that we're just gonna do daytime hours. Like they can't chill.
They can't chill.
Oh, hold up. I gotta get you on my IG live because nobody's gonna believe this. They're gonna be like, no, that didn't happen. And I'm trying to tell y'all people, I know some folks for real who are about this life. Like this is crazy. There we go. Please, God, let this go. Please let this happen. It just says must upgrade app in order to join.
Oh, so Dolphins probably got an older.
It might be this iPad.
All right, so you're about to do wife swap, and that doesn't materialize.
That didn't materialize because of the COVID. We actually did the whole video intro, and COVID hit, and it shut it down. So years later, I get this email, and again, I kind of said, okay, I remember who I gave this email to. So it was an associate producer, and they were all tied in with CBS, Stage 29, and Dr. Phil's crew. So once we initially had the conversation about it, they broke it all down on what the show was going to be. So I said, well, let me run it past the family and see, if they're interested, because it's no secret, that we got issues, and we're
we all do. Yeah, I get it.
We do.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, it's just.
Especially after I try to swap out your mom. No, I'm playing. I'm playing, Duff. I'm playing. But go ahead. But no, in real life, if my kids are given an opportunity, they'll be like, Dad's dysfunctional. Like, Dad got some issues. Like, for me. So in all seriousness, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so we just decided to do it, and we just decided to really put it all out there, man. And nothing you're going to see tomorrow night is fabricated. It is 100% genuine. It's no script. There's no nothing. You're going to see some real deep stuff that we really get into these issues with this marriage.
So in when you did this, what were you trying to find healing for the family? Was this something where you were like, listen, I'm trying to do Dr. Phil because there's certain issues that I'm having within my family, which we all have, which I've gone through. My family, we've gone through therapy and stuff like that. Were you trying to find a solution, or what was your angle on this? Where you're like,
I'm gonna say I tried everything that you could think of to try to save the marriage. Everything.
Okay,
it was just like, what haven't I tried? So if we tried couples therapy, we tried life coaching, we tried everything. We done been to the church, we done spoke to the pastor and his wife. We tried everything we could. So when this opportunity came, I said, you know what? All I can do is keep trying. So if Dr. Phil can maybe sit down and talk to both of us, and then he also extended some resources to us to help with some books and some life coaches and, one-on-one therapy sessions and stuff, just to try to get our heads back in the game. So I looked at it as an opportunity for, like you said, a resolution, for some healing, because the problems are not just me and her. The problem is just the family, period. We're really trying to get back to moving as one unit like we used to.
Now, how many kids do you have for those watching?
I have 2.
You have 2 kids. And once again, let me I say this to everybody because this is not a normal show. If you don't want to answer a question, just say, I'm not even answering that question. So I don't want to offend you in any questions I ask. But if you don't want to answer, just be like, I don't want to answer it. Who approaches who? Do you approach your wife, or do y'all both know about this at the same time? Or do you go to her and go like, I got this idea, or I got this email?
I actually approached her because they reached out directly to me. So I sat down with her and told her, and she said, well, what is this show about? And I said, basically everything we're going through. And I said, are you okay with putting that out there? So she thought about it. And then we were like, well, how would we even tell the kids that we're going to discuss our potential divorce on national TV?
Right.
So I looked at it like everybody in the world, everybody get caught up in what celebs got going on. Everyday people like you and I got problems, if not the same, even bigger problems.
Right, of course.
But we're always overlooked because, we just don't have that status. So it was more of an opportunity to say, okay, now we can do something that's relatable and discuss a lot of topics. Because I don't know if you noticed, but when COVID hit in 2020, domestic violence, all-time high. Divorce, all-time high. And it just, the way this hit us, it was really crazy, man. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster here.
But with the kids, so the kids finding out for the first time with cameras in their face that there may be some issues, or did the kids already see? Well, mommy and daddy,
the kids
some
already
friction.
knew that we had some issues because one thing that we don't do is keep them in the dark. We do not have any type of abuse, anything going on in the house. So all we have to do is pretty much just talk. So we'll let the kids know, say, hey, mommy and dad trying to figure some stuff out. We may have to, step away from the marriage. But at the end of the day, we're still going to be there for y'all. We still love y'all. We still love each other. We just got some stuff we got to figure out.
How long have you been married?
17 years married, 23 together.
Okay.
And she's on the road being a comedian. So I guess because Mike was saying earlier, man, if I found out my spouse cheated on me, I'm out. So I guess the thought process, I don't want to give away any plots. I don't know what happened. But if somebody did cheat, would the other person take them back? Like, I don't know. What do you, can you share anything related to that without giving away the show tomorrow?
As far as indiscretions, let's just say tomorrow's going to be a surprise to me as well. There's a lot of filming that she did that I wasn't privy to.
Oh,
they don't let us see it before.
We have our scenes together, but it's some separate scenes that she has not seen that I did, and vice versa. And there's scenes that the kids ask questions, so it's still going to be a surprise to us.
So do you already have a secondary place to live?
Thank you, Mike. I was like, is your place on the couch already, man?
Oh, no. I mean, a secondary place to live. Like,
crazy.
No, because I would like, I know I'd be like, no, we did this. And,
because you don't know what's about to come out.
Because you don't know what's about to happen. And you don't want to have to actually be like in the same space. If this is all a surprise, you don't want to be in the same space, especially with the kids and everything around. You might need some cool off time. Yeah. In all seriousness, you might need some cool off time to actually take everything in and be like, let me deal with this before. Let me have some space before we actually get back together. Or not get back together, or actually talk to each other. Right. Not get back together, but actually talk to each other. Right. So when do you know? Is there a point when you start talking to Dr. Phil, right? And you guys are in the midst of everything, and is there a point where you start realizing this is more serious than even what I thought it was, and it's more emotional than what I ever thought it was?
It was very emotional. It was really weird because we had just got finished doing some couples therapy, and when you do couples therapy, they give you assignments, they give you homework to do together.
Right.
So it could be 30 things on the list, and y'all needs to go down each one of them, tackle them, and try to iron some stuff out. She has said to me, maybe like 6-7 weeks before the film crew came up from LA, she said, I noticed that you didn't even mention the homework that we have to do, the couples homework. So I said to her, I said, you know what? I'm going to be totally honest. I said, it's such an emotional time right now. I said, I don't mind going over maybe 1, 2, or 3 of the items, but I really think we should keep all this stuff balled up because when those cameras start rolling, I think them emotions need to be as fresh as they can be. And it ended up being a very emotional set. I just remember it was one scene we did, and it was very, very powerful. I just know that it was 2 or 3 of the camera guys. I seen them wiping tears.
Wow.
Because something must have triggered and hit an area of something that happened with them. So that's why CBS kind of fell in love with the story, because they was just like, it's so relatable, because people out here suffering in silence, man, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
If you went through everything that you did before, you said y'all tried everything. Y'all did a bunch of couples counseling. You went through the church and all of that. What was it about Dr. Phil and the crew and their method that brought out different things that maybe hadn't been approached before?
Because the church be full of shit. But go ahead.
I think other stuff outside of the church, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think what happens is, if you're in a relationship and you're trying to tell your significant other, well, you're wrong because of this, and I think you should do that. They hear you, but they're not listening. They got girlfriends and everybody's got their opinion. But for some reason, when you're getting advice from somebody who has no invested interest, and they're telling you the same exact thing, for some reason, a light bulb goes, oh, I get it. Now you get it. 30 other people told you that you knew personally. But for some reason, when somebody else who has doctor in front of them and has, a gift of trying to fix a lot of different areas, now all of a sudden, you kind of they got your attention. So I just think that it wasn't what was said. I think it was who said it.
Yeah, which I always have an issue with. But we're speaking to my man Dolphin, him and his wife, comedian. Give me the full name because I always say her name wrong. Alicia. Funny comedian, very funny comedian. They're on Dr. Phil. The episode is going to actually air today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, CBS 9 p.m.
CBS 9 p.m.
And they have the whole hour, Mike. It's the whole hour. They're not sharing with different other families. The whole hour is Dolphin and his family.
So they have the whole entire hour. When you watch this or when you think about it and you review in your mind, Dolphin, and because I've had to do this in my own relationship, and you have to be honest with yourself and look in the mirror. How selfish were you in this relationship?
I think we all have to, own up to a certain amount of things that we do. I've had a lot of selfish. I've had a lot of selfish things going on with me, and I think Mike, a lot of the issues go back to the club days. Everybody can't handle that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Everybody can't handle that. So, when you start bringing up stuff from 10, 15 years ago and you say, oh, that was never resolved and I felt insecure and this, that, and the other. And they say the idle mind is the devil's workshop. So when you're sitting around during COVID and start bringing up stuff from 10, 15 years ago, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. But I'm not going to say it was selfish as far as intentionally selfish. It's just that during those days, we talked about how crazy it was during those times, how dangerous it was. So I had to move a certain way because I still had a family that I needed to protect.
Right.
Some people just don't see it like that. They look at it like, oh, you down at the club. I'm working. I'm getting money. I'm paying these bills.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody don't see that.
Yeah, and at the end of that metaphoric day, you are working, you are paying these bills, and I've said the same thing to my family. Like everybody believes, oh, you're telling jokes. So yeah, but this is how I actually pay the bills, y'all. This is how the mortgage gets paid. This is how car notes get paid. This is how people go to school. This is how school clothes get paid and everything like that. But is there a point where you go like, do you ever ask yourself, did I lose myself in the middle of that? Like, did I lose myself in going like, what we're doing for a living doesn't give us the excuse to do whatever we want?
I'm not going to say lose myself. I guess it's all about balance. It's really about balance, man. If you can find that balance, because if you got to remember, before the relationship, before the marriage, before the boyfriend and girlfriend thing, I was doing events. This is not nothing I just brought up later on. So this was me from day one. So it's just a matter of trying to find that balance, because I still went home. I made my money and went home. I never pulled that, oh, I fell asleep over Ray Ray's house. I never pulled that. I never pulled that, not coming home at night. Tuesday, Friday, go make the money. And a lot of times I used to leave early and leave Jeff there just to get home. So, I mean, I think I kind of had a nice system in place. But again, you're talking about having the radio station on lock and everybody just can't handle that.
But it also goes with the money aspect. So yeah, you living nice, you got, you're bringing in money, you have everything in the house, but within the house is not fully happy, even though the financial aspect, bills are paid, you ain't got to worry about that. The car notes is good. So you're saying it still wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. No, it's just, I don't know what you do. You can only offer but so much as far as trying to give as much security to your spouse as possible. But you cannot make a person feel 100% secure without doing something to put that person in harm's way. Long story short, she had an issue with not being able to come down evolutions. We all know the reasons why. Nobody want their significant other down evolutions. So I decided to say, you know what? I'm going to let you see what you think you're missing. She came down evolutions, her and her girlfriends. I'm standing at the front door. I said, well, you're here now. Go ahead and enjoy yourselves. She went in. She came out 7 minutes later. I said, where you going? I'm going down Old City. Some guy touched my butt. They real disrespectful here. Now, see, that could have ended up real bad had I had seen that myself or one of my homies seen that, just to prove to you what. That's the type of stuff that just don't make sense to me.
Could it have been her and her insecurities, her doing something? Because she is a comedian that's on the road a lot. Could it be her projecting what she's maybe? I'm not saying your wife was cheating. I don't know until we see this episode. But could that be her projecting onto you what she may have been doing?
You never really know what's in a person's mind these days, man. I just don't. I don't even try to figure people out. I just don't.
Okay, I good. And Dolphin, first of all, thank you so much for even taking part in this. Thank you so much for even doing this interview. Tomorrow, CBS, 9:00, correct?
Yep.
9:00. Dr. Phil, he's on there. Him and his family have shared so much, and it's not easy to share that much in front of the world. My question is not about your wife. It's about, at a certain point, what did you do wrong? Like, at a certain point, there has to be responsibility on what you did. Like, what was your shortcomings? Because I'm hearing about everything that you sacrificed. And I say the same thing to my fiance.
Right.
I sacrificed this. I had to do this. But what did you do that you say, that you look back on and go, I was wrong for that?
I played a part in it. I played a part.
Right, I played a part, Jay Black. I was wrong for that.
Now, it's a new promo that I actually just saw today that they're running on it's like OWN network, CBS, and then it's another station they're running it on. So I can actually mention this because it's no secret.
Okay, cool. Got you.
To answer your question, Mike, this was her issue. Okay, so when I moved to Atlanta, I put a lot out there. Sold the club, moved to Atlanta, opened up the water ice factory, had some issues. We ran into some serious financial hardships. Like the bounce back seemed like it was taking forever. So with that being said, I slipped into what a lot of people like to underestimate, depression.
Yeah.
So when she said that I went to depression, she said she felt like I just shut down. All I wanted to do was sit on the couch. I didn't want to go out, didn't want to do anything. So she said she felt like she was alone in the marriage because I shut down. So now that's her gripe. I feel like I had to do everything by myself. I had to do this. You were depressed. You was this. My issue with that is if you as a wife, heaven forbid your husband got into a car accident. You rush down to the hospital. You see your husband laid up, body cast, neck brace. You're going to do whatever you got to do to make sure your husband get back to health. You're going to hold everything down, no questions asked, because you can see this cast. When it comes down to that depression, you still got that cast and you're broken up. You just can't see it. So now it's overlooked like it's not that serious. So my issue with that is you're still broken up. And I think a lot of people totally underestimate this whole depression thing and what it does to you mentally and what it does to you physically. So she said when I was going through depression, she just felt like I shut down. So that's her issue.
Okay. Can I just guarantee one thing? Is there any way that you can let us know that after we watch this episode, that will you be able to come back on?
Yeah, I can come back on.
Okay,
Want to have him back on Thursday? You can have him back on Thursday if he's free.
I wanna watch it, and then I want to talk, and then I just want to, and then I just want to say this. Even when I asked you what you did wrong, it goes back to what she did wrong. And my question was, what did you do wrong? I've been in a funk. I'm taking all types of anxiety medicine and all types of medicine for depression. Been in rehab 3 times. I didn't ask you what she didn't do when you were in depression.
But he's depressed. How can it be his fault?
Wait. No. I'm asking, what do you say I did wrong? Not what I went through. What am I taking responsibility for? Because we have to take 50-50 in this.
Depression is real. Go ahead, Dolphin.
Jay, wait. Let me talk to Jay for a second. I'm not saying depression is real, but that wasn't the question. The question was what
you want him to say it was his fault. It ain't his fault.
I'm asking you what you take responsibility. I'm not arguing with you right now, Jay.
Let me ask you this, Mike. You said you took all kinds of anxiety pills and all of that for depression.
Yes, I'm still taking them. I can show you the pill box.
That's the only thing I'm going to say that I did wrong. Is my doctor prescribed everything under the sun and I never took one pill. That may have helped me.
Yes.
It may have helped me. That's the only thing I'm going to say I did wrong. So if I dealt with depression for a year, I never took one pill. I don't know. That's just me. I just felt weird. I just felt like the pills was going to give me false hope. And I kept saying, if I miss a dose, is my whole world going to come crumbling down? I didn't know what to expect with dealing with that type of medication because I've never taken it before. So could I have taken it and got through my day-to-day and tried to figure some stuff out? Probably, absolutely. But that's the only thing I'm going to sit here and say I did wrong.
But I wouldn't even take that as a fault because some people choose not to take the medication and to find ways to get out of it, whether it's meditation or something else, spiritually or physically that they need to do. So I don't see anything wrong with that because I dealt with depression and I chose not to do pills for the simple fact that my friends who do take them never come off of it. So I don't see that as a fault. I just see that as a choice. And maybe it was more of a long-term thing that you had to roll out of. So I don't necessarily see that as a fault.
But the reason why I asked you this question is because then what we're saying is that everything that didn't go right in this relationship was your wife's fault.
It's all about how you look at it, Mike. Let's just say when we recap on Thursday, you'll have a lot of these answers.
And that's why, and that's exactly why I said, can you come back on this so we can watch though? Because it's hard to ask the questions and everything like that. Because when we see the whole picture, then it's only fair to you and fair to your wife. Because then we can be like, oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
it got bad to where we just was like living like roommates. We stopped sleeping in the same bed.
Right.
She'd be down the hallway. I might sleep downstairs. We got really disconnected on a level that I never even imagined.
We have to acknowledge as a society that we just started being open about mental health and how we're dealing with it and what that really looks like, especially in the Black community. So not to defend the wife, but if she doesn't know what that looks like or how to assist somebody that's dealing with depression or anxiety or that things as a community, we've always swept it under the rug. Then, I mean, I can understand her just, there was, I forget the girl who's into all the politics, but she posted something that went viral the other day because she said that it looks like somebody is being lazy. And we all went on her feed and said, no, it's not someone being lazy. They're struggling with mental health, but we've just now kind of gotten into a mode where that's accepted. And so I think your show is just going to dig up a lot of these issues and it'll be perfect for conversation for Mike to come back and for us to see both sides and kind of like what's going on here. It's hard to do that.
And bigger than, and I hate to say it, but I have to say bigger than all that. How are the kids? How are the kids after everything with the TV show and everything like that? How are the kids doing?
The kids are doing good. I'm keeping an eye on my daughter as far as how that may or may affect her later down the line.
Right.
Because she's the baby, she's the youngest.
Yeah.
I'm just praying that, everything just works out. So I just got to keep my kids close to me. That's all I can do.
What's the ages?
20 and 13.
And you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Personally, how are you doing after the show?
Mm-hmm.
how have you been able to, cope with everything and move on? Because I don't know what happened with you and your wife afterwards, but how are you doing? And are you reaching out to somebody to actually talk about your feelings, not just to Dr. Phil, but afterwards?
Yeah, that's one thing I can say about Dr. Phil. He did give us some resources. He gave us some life coaches, which we just log on, talk to.
Right.
We got mental health coaches as well. We got books. They gave us a lot of different things to pretty much help you move past this.
Right.
So, I think everything is going to be okay one way or the other.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm okay, Mike. I got to be okay. I can't. It's just when you love somebody, you're willing to do whatever you got to do for that person. It's just the one thing that you can never ask me to do. Just don't ask me to live on my knees. Because once I do that and I completely lose myself, I'm no good to nobody.
Right. Well, I mean, hey, we all have our stipulations and stuff like that. I will just say, don't ever say you have no choice but to be all right, because you do. And unless you do the work to be all right, you won't be. So just understand, like, I'm talking 3 rehabs in, 3 therapists in. It's work. It's work to break through everything. And I'm not Dr. Phil, y'all. I'm just going through, when I'm talking about the darkness that I've been through, like, I know what that darkness is. I know what it feels like not to be able to get off that bed or get off that couch. But it is a lot of work to work through all the stuff that hurts you inside your chest and to get through all that stuff. So Dolphin, you know how far we go back.
Yep.
So you know how far we go back. We got nothing but incredible love for you and your family. And we want you back on the show. But better than that, I want you to smile. I want your wife to smile. I want your
I
kids
seen
to
his
smile.
crib and his cars. He should be smiling. I saw Dolphin getting money out there. I see what's going on. I'm like, depressed. Look at that crib. Look at that cars. What is he depressed about? No, that's what people think though.
Oh, Jay.
People do think that you got all this stuff and you got no worries. That's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you got all the stuff, but you want your kids to smile and you want to wake up and you want to see the sunshine even when it's cloudy outside.
Yep.
But Shawn Robinson is asking this question. He wanted to know again. So how is it challenging, I guess, masking, sheltering a depression while still, coming off as that strong, successful businessman?
Say that again, Jay.
So how is it challenging? How challenging was it sheltering your depression while still coming off as that strong business man, successful?
It's you gotta keep busy. You gotta keep busy. Like, for instance, during the COVID, when everything shut down, I did a lot of deliveries. I had people prepay for bulk water ice, and I did a lot of deliveries. So the more that I moved around and drove and dropped off and kept busy, I had little to no time to think about it. Now at nighttime, when everything, the dust settled, it runs across your mind. It bothers you, but you got to keep your game face on, because at the end of the day, you got to finish what you started. Those adversities, you can't let those adversities just stop you. You got to push through. So I just full steam ahead, just try to get through the storm.
And Dolphin, I'm going to make you laugh. You know what a greedy ass you got to be to pre-order some water ice to come to your goddamn house? You know what type of diabetic you got to be like, I just ordered a pre-order.
Listen, they wasn't playing no games on COVID, bro. Because you got to remember, when everything shut down, shit, it looked like I Am Legend out here. It was not one car on the highway unless you was like a first responder or in the food industry. So I put a minimum on there, and I was out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
No, God bless for you. That you're a true businessman. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that person who got the diabetic insulin in the house and was like, you know what I'm ordering? Some big dog water ice to the goddamn house. Dolphin, we need to have you here on Thursday, man. And I really want you to mentally take care of yourself for real. Like, I really want you, and don't put that, I just got to do this. You got to do this because you need to be happy, dog. You need to be happy in real life. And you've done a lot of work in here, but it doesn't mean a damn thing unless I can get you to giggle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can get you to wake up and just and feel good about what's going on and the blessings that you have and the blessings that you have with your family and even with your wife, the blessings that you have with your family, man. I wish you every damn blessing in the world.
Yes.
And if we can just have you back on Thursday if you're open and we can have you back. Dog, we love you for real. Like for real, for real.
I love y'all too. I appreciate it.
And we appreciate you joining the show and thank you. Big dog. Everybody, unless you have something else, Jay Black. Unless you have
No,
something
that was
else.
it. This Dr. Phil house calls tomorrow, right after Big Brother, 9 p.m. tomorrow, CBS. That's it. Thanks for
9
coming
p.m.
through.
tomorrow. We're all going to be watching, and then we're
Eastern.
going to have you on Thursday. All right, Dolphin?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, Big Dog.
Thank you.
All right.
Big Dog. Big Dog, y'all.
Yes.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends.
Yeah. You want to take a quick break? We want to stay where we at? Let's take a little quick minor break.
We'll take a quick break when we come back. We'll just talk about, like, Jay Black is such a male chauvinist.
No, because you try to act like it's his fault that he was depressed. I'm like, what? You gonna put the man
I did
on?
not. First of all, why do you like? Why do you?
I didn't see it that way.
I did not say that.
And you know,
what did you do? What did you do wrong? He was depressed. She didn't support him while he was depressed.
No, I think Mike was trying to get to more of the core. Like that was one isolated incident. I think Mike was trying to get to.
It doesn't matter what the other person did. It does not matter what the other person did. For you to heal, you have to figure out what you did.
I didn't do any. I'm depressed. I'm the victim. I need help and support. And you keep saying, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I'm depressed. And because I shut down.
I don't think he could tell us.
Jay, they've been married for 16 years. You've done something wrong, homie.
I agree.
Okay? Okay? I was at the club, homie. Play with me if you want.
Oh, shit.
Play with me if you want, Jay.
We'll be back. I don't know where this is going. But
No.
I don't
In your relationship with your wife, you done did some shit wrong.
What we not going to do.
In my relationship with Stacey, I done did some shit wrong. And what I'm not going to do is sit here and be like, I'm going to put this on her when I get depressed. What I'm going to say is in order for me to fix something, I have to fix me, my bad traits, what I did wrong. So I'm not talking about depression.
It is still something to the fact that he shut down and she was upset. He said that she was upset.
Oh, that was literally 15 years. That's like 12 years later.
Oh, you still bringing up the old stuff. You're not talking about in the moment.
Do you hear him? The old stuff.
Because some 15 years ago, why are we? Because like you said, because you and COVID, y'all trapped together. That's where the divorce and all that stuff came up. Because now you bring it up. I remember that time when. Why? Because you're trapped in. But
you know what depression is? Depression is stuff that's happened in your past that you've
trauma. It's trauma
that you've literally submitted that trauma and pressed it down in your chest. So is that old stuff?
She wasn't depressed. He was depressed.
First of all, how do you even know that?
That's what I'm going based off what he said.
He didn't say she wasn't or was depressed, Jay.
He said he was depressed and shut down.
You're such a male chauvinist that you want to push this on her.
I'm just looking for support if I'm in a marriage and I'm going through something, I shut down. I need my spouse to support me, not badger the witness.
And what did you do there before that? You just because you get depressed doesn't excuse you for what you did before, what you put her through. That doesn't excuse you.
Leah, you agree?
Yes, I already told you I'm on Mike I'm with Mike on this one. Just you can be depressed, but there's things that you may have done that contributed to whatever fallout or whatever was going on within the marriage. There was things that she could have done. I think that there's things that he couldn't disclose with us today, probably due to the agreement with the show that we're going to see later. And the only thing that they aired about was his depression. But to Mike's point, there had to have been things that he did wrong, and he was just asking him to own it. Like, what was your part in it?
This can't be all one-sided. When I'm in rehab laying there and I'm depressed, now I want Stacey to be like, hold me down. Well, bitch, what did you do for those 8 years when you was running the streets doing your thing, Mike? Oh, but I'm depressed now. I need you to really hold me down now.
But you do expect her to hold you down, though.
No, you know what's funny? That's my selfishness. Thinking that she should hold me down, even though I shitted on her and treated her like garbage. You don't get that, y'all. And if a person decides to hold you down, guess what? If she does decide that, you better hold on tight and thank your lucky stars.
Come on
And
now, Mike.
I'm not talking about Dolphin. I'm talking about me, Michael, Shawn. You better get down on your knees and thank your lucky stars that she sat there and rocked with you and is still holding you down when your lame ass has ran them streets and now you in a rehab suffering right now because of your doing. And when you say old stuff, you want to bring up old stuff. Everything that happens that affects you is old stuff. Yesterday is old stuff.
But they say if you planning on moving forward, leave it there. Focus on
You can't leave it there until you deal with it.
And I think at the top of the interview, he even alluded to the fact that there was stuff that happened earlier on that filtered through that's going to come up in that Dr. Phil episode. So even if it was one instance, let's just hypothesize and say he did cheat. If that's always in the back of her mind, that trauma that's associated with that has a ripple effect to create problems in the marriage in the future if they never sit down and deal with the root of the problem.
Maybe she cheated. Maybe she cheated and he's trying to deal with that and that's still bothering him. I don't know.
Hey, I'm not saying that it wasn't her or him. I'm saying the root of what we're talking about right now is Mike asking him a simple question. What did you do wrong? And he never owned up to the fact that he did anything. I was depressed.
I can't fix myself trying to fix her. The only way I can fix myself is about fixing what my attitude is and what I did. Whatever she did, that ain't got nothing to do with me. It has to do with everything, my attitude and what I did and what caused me to do it and what in my history made me act a certain way. I got to deal with me. And that's why I asked him, what did you do?
That's a hard question for somebody.
That's not.
That's healing. That's owning up to what you've done.
Yeah, that's the absolute truth. What did you do? It's easy for me to point out what the other person did. That's easy all day, every day. That's the easiest thing ever. I can sit up here and write 7,000 things that people did. Okay, now, Mike, what are the top 10 things that you did that were fucked up?
I don't know. I was perfect.
All I was that's all I was asking. And Leah made a good point. I know he can't answer everything because that's going to take away from the show. So I know when we watch the show, we'll see both sides of the story and everything like that. And I wish Dolphin nothing but the best. Like, I really wish him, because we're all going through trying to handle what we did, what we're doing, how to feel better about life and stuff like that. But I thought it was great that he came on the show. And Dolphin, if you're still watching, we thank you 1,000%, and we can't wait to hear from you again. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. What time is it? Damn, what time is it?
23 after 9 on the east.
How long we got you, Leah? How long we got you?
I can stay on for another 15 minutes.
All right, so let's take I'll take a quick 3 minute. I'm little, and I'm back. Michael Shawn, and I'm back. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
It was always funny. I was always the funniest kid in the room, the funniest teenager in the class, and the funniest adult. Back then, I didn't even know that this would be my career. It was my protection. Funny is what got me through every trauma in my life. Every person I lost, every fight I lost, every girlfriend I lost. Funny always got me through these things. It was the one relationship that I knew I can't live without this one. I need funny. I gotta make people laugh. I gotta take away their anger so it won't be directed at me. And that relationship was so important that it literally turned into my job. And I thought, this is the end all, be all, be funny. Until I met alcohol. When I met alcohol, that relationship took over. I can only explain my relationship with alcohol like a toxic relationship. And we see it all the time. There's a person, let's just say it's a woman who has a bright smile that lights up the room, who has all the energy in the world, and everybody loves this woman, but she's in love with this toxic man that brings her nothing but pain, brings her violence, brings her this sadness that she can't compare to anything else in the world. But even though that man brings that to her, she can't find it in her mind. She can't even fathom living without this toxic person. That is my exact relationship with alcohol. We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Shawn wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day. My son wears tight shirts. To the gym or wherever. Tight shirts. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Shawn and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah! Check out the next single, Grown Man Wearing Skinny Jeans.
That's it, bro. Mix it up, bro.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Yeah, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, Michael Shawn J. Black. Leah Frazier doing a guest spot. She's the Takeover Legend. She's doing a guest spot. J. Black, can we get you on Instagram Live? Can we get that home? Is that we gotta do this every halftime?
Why my wife checking me? My wife checking me behind the scenes. I had to check my phone. The whole depression and he ain't taking fall in relationships. She's going in on me. I'm sorry. I had to read what they were saying. Okay, I was wrong. I guess I was wrong.
One day, Lady Q is gonna have to get her own space. She's gonna have to get her own square. She's gonna have to get her own square, and we're gonna have to put her on here for a special show. And I'll do the same with Stacy. Okay. I'll do the same with Stacy and give her her own square.
My wife too raw though, Mike. She says, I don't know, man.
No, your wife is adamant about her opinions, and guess what? That's the woman you need to be with.
It's nerve-wracking though. She's nerve-wracking sometimes with her thoughts because she be so wrong, and I be like, "You wrong," and she's so animated how she's right. And
but see, there you go. There you being a caveman. She's so wrong. She has a different view and opinion than you do, and I think she needs to have. Look, me and Stacy don't agree on anything.
So you know what I'm feeling with some of this stuff.
When Stacy's driving, let me tell you about my fiance Stacy. And I'm not saying I'm right. We just think differently. Like we think differently on every single thing. When Stacy's driving,
maybe I was wrong, Kathy. I said maybe I was wrong, but go ahead.
When Stacy's driving, right? And we literally are driving somewhere, and we're in the mall. Let's just say, Kamari, I gotta call Kamari.
A financial guru, a financial advisor.
Every Monday he's on here. We call him the voice of God.
But go ahead, Stacy, go ahead.
He's driving in the mall. This is how much we don't agree on anything. She will go to a parking spot, right? Mm-hmm. And I know she's gonna park in a way that I wouldn't park. I already know. I know she's gonna back the car into the spot, and I'm gonna be like, why we're not running from anybody. We're not gonna get jumped.
Well,
Not,
go ahead.
but she'll be like, I'm gonna park it. I'm gonna back it in.
Yeah, that's normal. Go ahead.
And my thing is like, there's tons of spaces. Why are we backing in like we're gonna get chased out the mall? But we don't agree on anything. Damn it, anything.
But I agree with Stacey with back. I always back into the parking spot. You need to better get and to go right out, and it's always better to back in the spot. I mean, I guess that's your thought, but that don't make her wrong because she has a different viewpoint on how to park.
Exactly. That's my point. That does not make her wrong.
Yeah, you just allow yourself to get frustrated.
No, I just allow myself to go like, I wouldn't have done that.
But why even comment? You know when she's going to do that.
No,
So
I don't
say.
I don't say anything. I just
You
go
probably
like,
make, here she go again.
no, I just go like this. I go like, yep. That's why I need to drive.
And then she probably said that you could have drove.
But I don't say anything. We don't agree on, and there's nothing except sex. Thank God. We don't agree on anything. Like, we coincide. We're soulmates when it comes to that. We're soulmates. Michael Shawn, I feel you at that point. I just get out the car and act like I'm doing something too. Like, I just like, if we're taking groceries out the car, I will want to grab certain things. I'm like, yeah, that's the heavy one. She'll be like, no, take this. And I'm like, I don't want to take that. I know I'm supposed to take this. This is the heavy stuff. So, no, take that. I've got this. And it just is what it is. It is what doesn't mean you don't love each other, but I think we need to have significant others on here. And we need to have, I guess I got to figure out when Stacey has a day off to give her a square and give Lady Q a square. Like, do I think that segment's going to last more than 7 minutes? No. It might cause some troubles in the house. I don't know. It could cause some trouble. All right. So 32 after on the East Coast, 9:32, 8:32 Central Standard Time. What do we got that we want to have Leah comment on? Bring them both on at the same time. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then we're gonna bring you and your significant other.
Yeah,
on too. Boy, how about that?
We'll bring your
On Monday, on Mondays, follow the money. We're gonna bring
follow the money. So she can be like, "You wrong about that tax write off. You wrong about that. You absolutely wrong about that."
Look, he said,
right.
nope.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, nah.
No, y'all, I'm good. Y'all good. Y'all chill.
How he said, nah, I'm good. Nah, there's no reason to even worry about that. Just make sure you keep your receipts. Keep your receipts and everything. Just all right, what we got? What we got?
What do you want to talk with Leah about? What was in the news? Chloe was in the news. The dancing from VMAs. I guess the little Beyonce protege. It was a cop, I guess, that knocked on somebody's door and they got shot at immediately. What is up to you? Where you want to go?
Oh, do you want to show the white guy who shot the? I mean, I don't want to say it like that because it's tragic. But do we have the video of the white guy who just literally the cop just knocked on the door?
Yeah, he just knocked on the door. I guess to serve a warrant or to check on somebody. I don't know what exactly he did. But
he's not going to serve any time. Let's show this. Let's show this clip.
State police! No! Oh! Please! Get on the house with your hands up! Now!
So that was he came, knocked at the door, said state police, and the guy said he felt threatened for his life.
There's a guy in Fort Worth, Texas, where the cops
with a closed door.
A closed door. There's a black man who's in the house with his girl, and they came in guns a blazing, and he shot back, and he killed somebody, and they found out it was the wrong warrant. This guy's still in jail right now, looking at like 15, 20 years in jail, and all he did was knock on the.
That's what I'm saying. But you're behind a closed door. How do you feel threatened? Because he said state police.
He said he didn't know it was a cop. He didn't know it was a cop.
Just think about that.
You just shoot at. It could have been the Amazon driver. You just shoot at folks.
It could have been Jehovah Witness. Jehovah Witness. No, are you literally? There's no outrage from the police department.
I'm outraged.
Like the police, shouldn't y'all be like right now, like totally like, what are you talking about? All he did was,
you know what I noticed?
His complexion.
It was Fort Worth.
The same place where y'all went guns a-blazing in a man's house who was asleep. He came back and shot at you, legally owned a gun. He's still facing years in jail.
Fort Worth is where Tatiana Jefferson was killed.
Yes.
So they actually gave this guy lenience because he didn't go bust the door down. Tatiana Jefferson, different story in Fort Worth.
Are y'all telling me y'all don't even care if another white guy shoots another white guy? Are y'all really saying like the guys in the hospital are like, who shot me? A white guy. Okay, it was valid. It was valid. It was.
He had a quick reaction too.
Is.
It was a quick draw reaction. How many seconds? Like from the time he knocked to the shot, just watch again.
Stay, please. No.
2 seconds.
That was quick.
He said state police. Less than 2 seconds. Stop, pop off.
Wow.
Y'all. I was gonna say y'all kill me, but yeah, y'all do.
He beat the case.
Y'all do kill me. Like y'all shot. It's white on white. Like he just shot another white guy for knocking on his goddamn door. Like how can we take y'all serious? Like if I'm a cop, I'd be so pissed right now. I'm going like, all he did was knock on the door and he addressed who he was. He followed all the protocol. And he didn't even knock on some bang, 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 the way cops know. He knocked like a neighbor knocks on the door. Like he knocked on the door like, you got some sugar? Like
Blaka.
What? Mark, in that case, the truck had been following them on a highway, them following on their home. The guy thought it was a road rage. So he said state police and he thought it was a road rage guy?
Oh, that's the background to it. So, okay, now that makes sense why you pull real quickly. So if somebody was following you, you thought it was a road rage and they came to your crib and followed you.
And he says state police. So if you thought a road rage guy was knocking on your door and the knock comes on your door, you would really be like, state police.
I didn't hear. He said he didn't hear the words. He didn't hear exactly what he just heard. Somebody knock.
He heard a knock on the door, so you get to shoot somebody who knocks at the door.
He beat it.
Oh my God, jeez! Oh my God, I don't understand.
Said, I get it now. Not really.
Not really.
I wish I got.
Oh my God!
It was another one in Philly yesterday that Shawn Robertson sent me. I saw it all on the local news. A Philly cop slammed his girl up against. Let's see if Shawnee didn't have a chance to load it. I may be able to pull it, but this other police thing.
Just show any clip. I don't care what you show. Show the Chloe girl. I don't care.
It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, if it was a black man that did that, he still would get pulled through the ringer, whether or not it was road rage and he had a backup story or not. You shot at a cop. You done.
Now, this has nothing to do with anything, but the state police guy, why wasn't his shirt tucked in? I know this has nothing to do. No. Once again, before I said it, can you show the clip again?
Stay, please. No.
It's that Fort Worth cowboy style.
Dog, there's something not right about.
Yeah, the shirt, like Mike Folk. I don't even know.
The shirt is pressed down. No, there's not a wrinkle in that shirt.
Dude, like
the shirt. You saw the shirt wasn't tucked in.
I need to know more to the story. What state police officer walks and watch how what is he holding in his hand? Like what? Like, play it one more time.
Okay,
Like a no.
State police. No.
Something looked like a phone. He did cry. He did scream
Or
a
a
little girl.
phone.
Though. He did scream like a little girl.
Something's weird.
I would too if somebody shot at me.
But something's weird about that, yo. A state police never knocks on the door without their hand on their gun. Any cop doesn't knock on your door and doesn't have their hand on their gun.
Here go Jeanette. It's the blue jeans. Now they're critiquing his outfit. Maybe he had cowboy boots on too.
But my thing is, when have you ever seen a cop, state police, or whatever knock on the door and not have their hand on their weapon?
Maybe he wasn't. I guess he didn't think it was a threatening scenario. So I guess they could knock without it.
But you're knocking on a stranger's door. Like I've had people in the suburbs out here knock on my door. They've never had their hands like this. They've always had their hands on their weapon.
What are you into that you got cops consistently knocking on your door?
It doesn't matter what they knock for. If they hear a complaint about music or anything like that, they come, they have their hands on it. That is weird, dog. That is weird. I thought he was jingling keys. Like, yeah, he was all cool with it.
Yeah, it looked like a cell phone. He didn't look like he was in a threatening or he should have been on guard manner.
Passive aggressive training did you go through? Where you just like, hey, what? I've never. Leah, when have you ever seen a cop knock on somebody's door and look where his hands were at? Just play it one more time.
State police. No.
That don't look crazy to y'all. That look like a.
I don't think he knew. I don't think it was. He determined it to be like a hostile situation.
But he's
walking up on like, oh, I'm just checking up, or like, I didn't see anything wrong with that.
I've never seen ever.
I've seen cops go up to doors and they don't automatically have their hands ready to draw.
I have never seen a cop walk up and knock on a stranger's door and not have their hand on their weapon, ever. I've never, ever seen a cop walk with their hands like this and knock on the door and sit there and go, state police.
Yeah, it's not funny, but it is funny. Yeah, right.
I promise you that's not in their training. I promise you that's not.
Well, go ahead.
Dress on, you'd have been less intimidating. Exactly.
Oh,
that's exactly right.
Yeah, that Russell Westbrook on.
They would have been nothing. They would have been okay. That makes no sense. My God. Oh, we so need a cop. We so need.
You chased off the cop. We had a cop, but you chased him off because you wanted to be all coming at people's necks.
Oh, it was just me.
It was you and Dr. Aaron Smith. It was both of y'all. He's still scarred to this day from that interview.
I bet you he's never walked on somebody's door ever without his hand on the weapon. Give me another one. Because we're almost wrapping up. It's been a good show. It's almost wrapping up. Give me another video.
The Chloe was on VMAs. They were talking about her performance. The gyrating. I didn't even know Chloe had a body, but this is Chloe.
Chloe Ben had a body. We all knew that.
So they saying little Beyonce.
Y'all need to pick or choose y'all's poison, because Beyonce, she's Beyonce's protege, her and her sister. This is exactly the same thing when Beyonce came out with her album and she did Partition and everybody's like, oh my God, but packed concerts all over the place. So like pick and choose what y'all want to get upset about. This is the exact, to me, that looks exactly like what I would see if I were going to go to a Beyonce concert. Now, she ain't all bent over, but she's gyrating against the pole.
She was bent over. She was. Oh, you mean Beyonce?
I know, but Beyonce, when she does, can you, like, she has one song and she's, her and a bunch of other girls are gyrating against the pole. Like, it's not uncommon. Y'all are just mad because y'all had this fixated image of Chloe and Halle as these young girls, and here they are branching off in their own directions, and y'all want to be mad. Beyonce has done the exact same thing.
Beyonce was licking the microphone. Kelly J said she was licking the mic.
No, she licked the mic.
I was giving the microphone head. I mean, what? Pick and choose what y'all want to be upset about.
But y'all don't ever. I'm not upset about it. Y'all don't ever get bored. Exactly what am I supposed to be so impressed about? I just want to know talent wise. What am I supposed to be so impressed about? Like what am I supposed to be like? Oh wow, that's crazy.
I'm not saying that there was talent or no talent. I'm just saying for all the uproar that people are picking and choosing these different slots from the VMAs. And it's like, this has been done before and it repeatedly keeps getting done. And y'all will allow one person to do it, but then y'all are in an outrage when it's another person.
No, I mean, Beyonce's caught hell for doing stuff. Like Beyonce's caught.
And then they loved it. And it became an album that like...
Yeah, I just
and now she does it every single show.
I just get like I see these girls. I was like, okay, all right. I have said her and her sister is the new Beyonce and so. Oh God, here we go.
Now the other clip that they were showing with Normani and Tiana Taylor, where it looked like Normani's face was in in areas and all of that, and people are like, look, Janet Jackson did worse, or it was an homage to Janet. So. I mean, there's no originality if that's what you're getting to, Mike. But we've seen it before.
It's because what happens is y'all develop this, Mike. What was the question? We never get bored shaking our. No, I do. I get bored watching y'all. I really do. That's why strip clubs ain't a big deal. It's like it's just an ass that y'all shaking over and over and over and over and again. And y'all smack it, and you're like, "Ooh, y'all smacked it." Oh God!
See, Leah's open, men in dresses, tossing salads, and licking mics.
Freaky Friday.
Friday's coming.
Like I do. I just look at him like, okay, what do y'all? So you're gonna dance on her, you're gonna kiss on her, you're gonna lick on her. Oh, seen that before. Yeah. Okay. Knock yourself out. Go ahead. Y'all keep. Yeah, it's crazy. Y'all gonna kiss? Get out of here. Okay.
We've seen it before. Britney and Madonna. Oh, well.
Lil Nas X is wearing a dress. Oh, my God.
We've seen it before.
And he's got his nipple out. Oh, like y'all, like the redundancy. The thing is like, what is like supposed to be the cutting edge thing is really the most boring thing ever. And then what's going to happen is that what's going to happen as it normally happens, somebody else will come out. And they'll be like, they'll do a Lauryn Hill, and they'll be like, wow, do you see her talent? And be like, no, I've seen it before. It's just the redundancy of the whole thing. Y'all, what are y'all going to do? Y'all going to eat the coochie? Then eat the coochie on stage. You want to really shock me? Open up the lips. And eat the coochie. Y'all want to simulate everything and get me so. Y'all want to be like, oh my God, I'm so dangerous. Oh, I'm dangerous. Okay, well, eat the coochie then.
Go for it.
Go for the whole thing.
Michael Shawn.
Because other than that, y'all cornballs. I'm like, oh. Well, look, I'm going to smack my own ass. Oh, I'm going to get a girl to smack my ass. Oh, Lil Nas X, I'm going to wear a dress and I'm going to have a nipple out and I'm going to suck the dick.
Whoa. Kids, Mike. We got kids.
Oh, no. Don't tell me about kids. That was on the CW. MTV Music Awards was broadcasted on MTV and the CW. The CW broadcasted it on regular TV.
No, that was all the comments, and the outrage was like, oh, what happened to the days where the VMAs where your kids could watch it with you?
Open up the lips, Ashley. Open up the lips. Y'all want to be porn? Y'all want to be Pornhub? Go ahead. Go get it.
Always go too far.
No, they go. What happens is they go too far, and when people start punking them, and when people start going, so what's the big deal? Like I would love a crowd. This would be my dream. It would be my dream, right? For whoever it is, Chloe, whoever it is, to perform and be like they cutting edge, right? And a crowd just sit there quietly and just go.
Seen that before.
And then she licks a mic and she and then she smacks her ass and everybody goes. Yeah. And then the song ends and everybody just does the clap. Like, I promise you, if that ever happened, they would never do it again. Ever. The insecurity that these artists have is that they do all this stuff because of the insecurity. Because if you just do the song ain't built for the reaction that you want. So you got to go all the way in. So everybody's like, oh. And you always got to do it in front of 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds who are shocked by it. Like, oh my God. Because you don't ever want to do it in front of somebody who's seen it 1,000 times. Because they'll just look at you and be like, got it. Happens to comedians all the time. Comedians will get on stage and say what they thought was crazy and be like, yeah, and then she licked this, and then the crowd will be like, oh wow,
okay.
God, yeah, it wasn't really funny.
Say word.
Look, man, I'm getting older by the second. Ain't nothing you gonna do on that stage. You want to impress me? Eat the coochie.
All right. Well, all right.
You want to impress me? You want to say you going hard body all the way in? Janet Jackson didn't impress me when she took the stage gay guy out the crowd, and then she put the gay guy on stage, and she grabbed him by the balls, and she grind all. He's gay. We know he's gay, and we know he's set up in the audience. You were corny too, Janet. You're a cornball. Madonna, you a stupid dummy. Kissing Britney Spears. Big deal. You kissed a girl. I ain't never seen that in person.
Kissed a girl.
Y'all cornballs. And it's just like, let me see y'all perform the song without all the extraness. And then we can find out if the song is really popping. Then we can find out if the song is really popping. If you just sing the damn song. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Lauryn Hill the thing. Just grab the mic and just sing the song. Let me see you do it. I dare you. I dare all y'all. I'm not even gonna call your names out. All y'all. Because Beyonce can do it. As much as y'all criticize Beyonce, Beyonce can grab a microphone and just be like, you know what? Beyonce can wear some damn jeans, a mom sweater, and sit and grab the microphone and kill it. Y'all do that. Dare you. Dare you. Nope. Kelly J said, I was hit up to go check out performance of it. And I said, why she licked the mic? I wanted to know why she started screaming during her performance. Because goddamn, if we pay too much attention to that song. God damn. If we just make you, because everything else is a distraction from yes, that's what I'm saying. Everything else. Just grab a microphone. You know what I love? Remember when MTV, and a lot of y'all don't remember this, but everybody on here knows. Remember when MTV would do the Unplugged? When they would just grab a guitar and they would sing the song?
I loved it.
Do that. Do that, y'all. Even if you can't play the guitar, have somebody play the guitar and you just sing your song. And if you kill it, then the song is dope for real. If you do that, then you are amazing. You really got yourself a goddamn song. You really do. Even with Kanye, as much as we get annoyed by Kanye, if Kanye literally, if they just had a band and Kanye did his songs, Kanye would kill it.
He would. I agree.
All them cats would kill it. But, you know, you're going to lick a nasty-ass microphone during COVID.
They didn't even wipe the mic down.
You're gonna lick a microphone during COVID. And then smack your old ass. Like, ha, 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 ha. What is that?
Do it again, Mike.
She smacked it. And she shook her head. I was like, what are you doing?
I mean, I think those shoes she had on was really preventing it, to give it the appropriate jiggle it was supposed to have from side to side. It really wasn't.
I didn't even notice the shoes. What was wrong with the shoes?
They were too clunky. Because really, when you bend over like that and you're going from side to side, there's supposed to be some jiggle. You know what I mean? And the shoes were just too much. She really didn't give what was supposed to be.
What type of strip club expert is Leah Fraser?
We learn it every week. We learn something new with Leah. This is beautiful.
It was one moving. It was like real. I don't know. Maybe I was the only person that thought it was really stiff.
Well, let's see the first part of that again. Then. I didn't even notice she had shoes on the first time.
No, we didn't get to it yet.
Oh, it's still okay. Look.
Yeah, it was a little stiff to me.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, come here.
Yeah, your dog got mad.
You don't even like it. Say we don't like that.
That is amazing.
It was stiff.
All right, this has been great.
All right.
You got anything else before we get out of here? We got a few more minutes.
Nah, we good. I was going to save this stuff for tomorrow. We got a couple other things, but we'll save for tomorrow. So since we're out of time.
And today is Tuesday, so we're going to try and get Dolphin back on the show Thursday.
Hopefully right before our psychic. So right before the psychic Thursday.
And who we got tomorrow?
Tomorrow should be Wellness Wednesday. Should have our nurse, Shaquisa, nurse practitioner on tomorrow to talk some wellness, some health, maybe some depression. I wonder if she could talk about depression and support systems for anxiety and depression.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Maybe.
Don't get me bored.
Leah, can you come back tomorrow with us again, Leah? We need to, Mike say, the ovaries.
I can talk about meditation and depression. I graduate next month with my certification.
Bam.
For meditation?
Yeah. I'll be teaching at a wellness studio here in Dallas every week.
That gotta be the quietest.
Doing sound healing as well. So
that gotta be the quietest classes ever. Like you do a whole. Okay, what was the last comment? Thank you, Ms. Unplugged was dope. Only a few artists can go there. All right. So can you make it tomorrow? Or are you busy?
I can make it. That's fine.
All right, so we got Leah Fraser tomorrow.
Big Brother is also tomorrow. Big Brother be here tomorrow too. The episodes. If for those who watch CBS Big Brother, that's a dope show. It's all black people left. A black person will win after 23 seasons. History was made, and actually after that show tomorrow airs, and then it's the Dolphin for Dr. Phil show. So you watch Big Brother, and then you hang out and then Dolphin. So they got a great lead in with Big Brother. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kelly J. The cookout is here.
Because that's what black people need to be on a show called Big Brother. That makes all the sense in the world. Just being watched by another white man. Thank you, Tam. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for actually just supporting us and getting down with the get down. I am just a great support system, but I am someone who deals with depression. Kelly J. God bless. Jay's we ain't even got enough time to get into what Jay thinks. We ain't got enough time. Congrats. Just shout to action. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Listen, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that is guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything else. Fight for your happiness, and don't let nobody take that from you. It's Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. That would be Jay Black. That would be Leah Fraser. That would be Sexy Mo. That would be Shawnee Scott. We will see y'all tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap.